to you by Burger King, Houston Clinic, Texas Roadhouse, Candlewood Suites, Aflac, Window World, Whisperwood Apartments, WTVM, and Swamp Fox Distilling Company. Now, let's head to the broadcast booth for the start of the Burger King pregame show and join the voice of the River Dragons, Zach DeBozart.
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome into Houston Clinic Ice at the Columbus Civic Center, where the River Dragons and Danville Dashers, Western Division rivals, will have their first appearance ever and their first of three set to take place in the state of Georgia this weekend. And we say state of Georgia for a reason. Sunday's game is going to be in Athens Friday and Saturday right here at the Civic Center. Don't worry, you'll catch every single second of action right here on the home of River Dragons hockey, 92.1 FM and 1420 AM. That's WRCG. I'm Zach DeBozart. Great to have you alongside for what's sure to be a jam-packed Burger King pregame show. We've got a lot to talk about, recapping the last weekend Columbus had before Christmas against Delaware, had a couple of games last night in the Federal Hockey League, and we've got an interview with Wyatt Trumbley. That comes up next on Inside the Lair on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Want to win tickets to the next Columbus River Dragons home game? You're in luck. The River Dragons, Circle K, and Bud Light have teamed up to bring you a chance to win tickets with their new Text to Win entry. Simply visit your nearest Circle K convenience store and text the word WIN to 888-706-GOAL. That's 888-706-4625. Winners will be chosen 48 hours before a given puck drop. Remember, that's WIN, W-I-N, to 888-706-4625. Message and data rates apply.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, this is Taylor from Whisperwood Apartments. There is no better place to live than Whisperwood. Our residents have access to 6 swimming pools, 5 tennis courts, a sanded volleyball court, and an amazing 24-hour fitness center. You may dream of being on vacation every day, but at Whisperwood, you can live like you're on vacation every day. Don't miss out on your chance to pre-lease a 1, 2, or 3-bedroom apartment. We offer a great location in North Columbus at 6029 Flat Rock Road. Stop by and see us today. Smart move, smart life.
Time for our interview with our special guest. Today, it's none other than defenseman number 15, Wyatt Trumbley. Wyatt, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
So, Wyatt, as a defenseman, how often do you get goals in back-to-back games? Because you got that last weekend. Probably felt pretty good, didn't it?
Definitely felt good. Pretty uncommon, I guess, but 2 is a fluke and 3 is a streak. We just got to keep it rolling.
It's a good way to look at it. You know, I was doing some research, like looking ahead for tonight's game, and I think the most you've maxed out in a season is about, I think maybe 5 or 6. So on a bit of a scoring tear, where'd the offense come from all of a sudden?
I don't know. Maybe I just changed up the preparation before the game. Just tried to stick with what I know best, and things happen when you start doing the right things.
In all seriousness, though, you're a very solid defenseman for this team. And, you know, we've been seeing a lot of guys come in and out, and you've been one of the guys that's been really, I guess, sort of a pillar right now on that blue line. What's it been like for you? And, you know, I've seen you on D partners with, like, Jake Howie, Edgar Zozulin. What's it like having to rotate guys? Seems like almost every night that we've been going through.
Again, you just got to, stick to your game, and it's tough getting to know and play with different guys all the time. But once you build that chemistry, it's pretty easy to find your stride and start playing well.
That last weekend against Delaware, we split the series. It was a good game on Friday, had our chances on Saturday, just couldn't get it done. How do you overview that series, looking back a little bit, or as you get ahead, are you looking ahead now to another opponent in Danville?
We just got to play a full 60 minutes and we have such a good team here. We gotta start elevating our game to the level where teams really can't compete with us.
By the way, I meant to ask you at the start of the interview, how'd your Christmas go? I mean, I know you're from BC, so it's obviously a bit of ways away, but, Christmas with the boys had to be pretty fun down here, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, and we had a pretty fun practice after that. Definitely tiring after a little break, but it was good.
Practice on Christmas Day. It's kind of a weird feeling, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We're speaking with Wyatt Trumley on Inside the Lair. Inside the Lair, as always, is brought to you by the Dragon's Den Pro Shop in the Columbus Ice Rink. All right, Wyatt, we're looking ahead now to the Danville Dashers. We've never seen them this season, but they are ahead of us right now in the standings by about 10 points. So this weekend is huge. What do you know about them, if anything, and what are you expecting the boys to pull out?
I really don't know much, but we just got to stick to our game plan and focus on each play and each shift, and hopefully we'll come away with these points because we really need them.
Part of that game plan, you talked about practicing on Christmas Day, so the boys have been hard at work even though we had the holiday. What was the focus in practice from head coach Beachard, if anything?
Keeping things simple. You're just putting the puck in area and helping your teammates out, being in the right position, and really tonight we just got to focus on banging bodies and getting after it.
Yeah, definitely do, especially as these Western Division opponents start to crop up more and more. We got Danville 3-3, Port Huron 3-3, and these are going to be the games that are potentially going to decide playoff positioning. So there's even added emphasis, even though it's December, right?
Yeah, definitely, and we really want those home games in playoffs.
So looking ahead to tonight, what are some of the goals for yourself? Do you try and get that third goal, try and go for a streak, and then what are you hoping the team around you does as well?
I'm just hoping the boys come together. We got a couple new guys in the lineup still, and we just got to come together as a team, and obviously I want to push for that streak.
Well, that'd be a good one. Good luck out there, Wyatt. We'd appreciate it if you get it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Wyatt Trumley on Inside the Lair. Stick around. More Burger King pregame show coming up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Our food's not the only thing that's legendary at the Roadhouse. Our fun is too. From our line dancers to our jukebox to our friendly servers, you'll enjoy every second you spend in a Texas Roadhouse. At Texas Roadhouse, our team has an incredible sense of pride in everything we do. Our passion ensures you have a legendary experience every time. Visit your local Texas Roadhouse at 2970 North Lake Parkway in Columbus or call it a to-go order at 706-323-6616.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center. River Dragons and Danville Dashers set to get themselves going for the first time this season. It's the first of a 3-3 weekend set that'll happen this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night right here, Saturday night also right here in the Columbus Civic Center. But then Sunday, we take the show on the road, still in Georgia though, at the Atkins Ford Arena at the Classic Center. Athens, Georgia, the Classic City. They've got the UGA Club Hockey program, the Ice Dogs that play out of there. And we're going to bring pro hockey for the first time to Athens. We'll see how that goes there, and they're a pretty cool arena. It holds about 1,500 to 2,000. Hope to see you out there. Tickets are available at classiccenter.com for that one. Well, as we look ahead to tonight's game, we'll get you the starting lineups in just a little bit, but we can confirm for you a couple of notes that we have seen. For Columbus, they'll see one half of the trade that they made with the Menor Icebreakers in this game. Defenseman Vaughn Clouston will be in this one, it does appear. Saw his name bar on the jersey. Saw he's got his own locker room stall. Saw him out there in warm-up, so we'll see where he fits into the lineup there. But Vaughn Clouston we will see. Parker Moskal we will not see, at least not right now. After his trade from the Menor Icebreakers to your Columbus River Dragons, Parker Moskal signed a contract in Pensacola with the Ice Flyers. And with that, it now makes 7 different players that the River Dragons have up in the SPHL this season. Just looking in alphabetical order, there's Karel Draharad, who's with the Birmingham Bulls. Now, he was an expansion draft pick. Nobody's seen him in a River Dragons uniform yet. He was an expansion pick from the Carolina Thunderbirds. Drake Hunters with the Peoria Rivermen. He was an expansion pick of the Menor Icebreakers. Parker Moskal, as we mentioned, Pensacola. Donald Oliveri playing with the Fayetteville Marksmen, as is Rylan Pashovitz. Of course, people remember Pashovitz, the Arizona State product that is now up in the SPHL. Donald Oliveri was signed in the offseason, but stuck in an SPHL camp. After them, we've got Alice Shapitzin from Birmingham, and then we had Zach Pease from Huntsville. He was recently released, so I guess it's down to 6 as you were for the SPHL, FPHL pipeline that the River Dragons are creating down here in Georgia. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll overview last night's action in the Federal Hockey League, take a look around the FPHL tonight, and update you in the Southern Hockey Scoreboard. It all comes up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Spirits as smooth as the blues. Swamp Fox Distilling Company is now open for tours and tastings 6 days a week. The best damn spirits in the world, right here in Buena Vista, Georgia, only 30 minutes from Columbus. Visit our website to book your tour today, swampfoxdistillingco.com.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Looking to show your River Dragons pride? Show it off loud and proud with some awesome merch from the River Dragons team store. Open every game day at the Columbus Civic Center or available 9 to 5 at the River Dragons offices at 400 4th Street in Columbus. Everything from t-shirts and pullovers to hats and cowbells, with new merchandise coming in all the time. Can't get to a game or to the office? No problem. Ordering also available at rdragons.com/merchandise 24/7.
180 over 111, and I had a stroke. I couldn't speak or walk.
This is high blood pressure. Get back on your plan. Go to loweryourhbp.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
When duty calls, we respond. We are the Georgia State Patrol, and we are looking for men and women who want to make a difference. Start your journey at gatrooper.com.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center Burger King pregame show on this Friday, December 27th. The River Dragons and Danville Dashers for the first time in the River Dragons franchise history. I'm Zach DeBozart. Happy you're joining us in as part of your Friday night festivities on the home of River Dragons hockey, 92.1 FM, 1420 AM. That's WRCG. And want to thank the fine folks at PMB Broadcasting who allow us to put our games on their airwaves for you. Also on these airwaves, the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show. We were off last week for Christmas Eve. We'll be off this week as well for New Year's Eve. Plus, we got a game in Carolina. So you'll still get your River Dragons content on Tuesday. It'll just be a game broadcast as opposed to a Coaches Show. Starting up in 2020 again, Tuesday nights, 6 to 7 p.m. on WRCG. Taking a look at around the FPHL, and brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Last night, we had a pretty good one. Actually, two good ones. We had a couple of Eastern Divisional battles. The Mentor Icebreakers hosting the Danbury Hat-Tricks. Mentor went up 3-0 very early in the game. Danbury continued to battle back their 11-game win streak on the line, and yet Mentor was able to hold off a couple of late 5-on-3s for Danbury, and it was 6-5 Icebreakers when all said and done. So the Hat-Tricks lose their 11-game winning streak, and the Icebreakers pick up a big 3 points at home. But then there was the Delaware Thunder and the Elmira Enforcers, a back-and-forth game. Elmira at one point had a 2-1 lead, was sitting pretty good to start the second period, and then before you knew it, Delaware came back, made it 3-2 just like that, 2 goals, couple of seconds apart from each other, and Delaware ended up holding on to that lead with a 6-4 final in Elmira. So the Thunder took 3 points from Elmira, and they're on a 2-game winning streak for themselves. How about that for Delaware? Looking ahead to tonight, the Danbury Hat-Tricks and Elmira Enforcers are already underway. About 5 minutes into that one, no score. Owner Robbie Nichols is playing in the game for Elmira. We'll get into that a little bit later on in one of the first intermission reports. That's a lot to unpack if you know who Robbie Nichols is and you know what the situation there is in Elmira. A lot to unpack. We'll get to that a little bit later on. 7:30 puck drops all across the league everywhere else. Watertown hosting Delaware, of course, Columbus hosting Danville, Mentor hosting Port Huron, and Carolina is hosting Battle Creek. SPHL and the Southern Hockey Scoreboard, it's around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Over in the SPHL, the Southern Hockey Scoreboard, 7 o'clock puck drop in Fayetteville as they host the Knoxville Ice Bears. Then in the Central Time Zone, all these starts, 8 o'clock East, 7 o'clock Central, Huntsville hosting Pensacola, 8:10 East, 7:10 Central, Evansville at Quad City, 8:15 Roanoke at Peoria, and 8:30 Macon at Birmingham. Of course, it's a 7:30 start over there in Pelham for the Bulls, taking on the Macon Mayhem, of course, the local team of interest for the state of Georgia. Speaking of local teams and interest, the Atlanta Gladiators are also in action, taking on the South Carolina Stingrays at home at the Infinite Energy Arena. So far through 20 minutes of play, South Carolina 2, Atlanta nothing. We'll keep you updated on that as the night goes on. In the NHL level, just 2 of our teams that we follow in action tonight. The Lightning are off. They'll play the Canadians tomorrow night. That's a 7 o'clock puck drop. But we do have the Hurricanes and the Predators in action. Hurricanes are already up 1-0 on the Rangers midway through the first. The Predators, they host the Penguins. 8 o'clock puck drop there in that Stanley Cup final rematch from a couple of years ago. Let's take a break. When we come back, starting lineups next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
In a country hungry for unity, the $5 cheeseburger and fries from TGI Fridays is here. So let's come together for America's favorite meal and become one nation under cheeseburger. Our tasty signature cheeseburger and fries for $5, all day, all night for a limited time at TGI Fridays. Your local TGI Fridays is at 3116 Adams Farm Drive, just off Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus. Open until midnight or later, 7 days a week.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
I don't wanna live for nothing, just wanna be something.
Back Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons and Danville Dashers about 5, maybe 10 minutes away from dropping the puck. Until then, you're right here on the Burger King pregame show. I'm Zach DeBozart. Let's get you those starting lineups for you tonight in our Leaf Guard goaltending matchup. The Leaf Guard goaltending matchup will see Danville's workhorse against Columbus's workhorse. For Danville, it's number 31, Jesse Gordichuk, the Penticton, British Columbia native, has an 8-7-1 record, .924 save percentage, .287 goals against. So Jesse Gordichuk having himself quite a good year, just above 500 with that record, and part of the reason why Danville sits in a strong third place in the Western Division. Over for the River Dragons, it will be Jared Rutledge, a 4-7-1 record, .884 save percentage, and a 4.26 goals against average. That's your Leaf Guard goaltending matchup for tonight. For the rest of the starters, for Danville, we will see on the defense, number 11, Alex Palmerville, and number 2, Ben Bukal. And then the forward line will have Nigel Slade at center, the captain, Justin Brosnan, on the left wing, and number 26, Sam Turner. He'll be on the right wing. For your Columbus River Dragons, they'll be starting on defense in front of Rutledge. Number 15, Wyatt Trumbley, who you just heard from him inside the lair earlier in the pregame show, as well as number 18, Jake Howie. And then the forward line in front of those three will feature number 17, Cameron Dimmitt, number 25, C.J. Hayes, and the man in the middle taking the drops will be number 6, Mike Chimello. Our scratches for tonight's game, you can scratch number 3, Dylan Farmer, number 4, Nick Wright, number 7, Sean Limer, and number 28, John Evans. By the way, did get a late entry into the lineup. Zach Pease, who we mentioned, interestingly enough, when we were talking about the SPHL, FBHL pipeline that the River Dragons have. Well, Zach Pease was recently released from Huntsville, and he's back, and he's in the lineup tonight. So Zach Pease will be playing for your River Dragons wearing that number 9 jersey. Very excited to see him back. See if he can bring some scoring touch to the River Dragons. Maybe not have been missing per se, but some good all-around play that Pease can bring to the lineup for sure. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll conclude tonight's edition of the Burger King pregame show. Get you all set with the news and notes you need as we get ready for the Aflac first period. Still a few minutes away on the Columbus River Dragons radio network.
Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi incoming!
Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Over 25 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by delivering studio fitness without the premium price. While the workouts are only 30 minutes, you'll feel the benefits long after. Unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support you need to reach your goals and set the stage for a healthier, more active future. Visit your local Curves gym at 6100 Veterans Parkway or call them 706-653-2242. Curves, build strength, balance, and community today for a healthy tomorrow.
Missed the game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30. Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
When I fool you once, fool you twice, like a
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Houston Clinic Ice, and the River Dragons and Danville Dashers are just a couple of minutes away from playing up their first game in what's sure to be, I think, a very interesting rivalry, as it were. You don't really think of Georgia and Illinois maybe as native rivals, but because they both sit in the Western Division right now in the Federal Hockey League's current alignment, have to believe that these two teams probably going to be right neck and neck with each other as they stand right now 3rd and 4th in the standings, even though Danville does have a 10-point lead. So a big 9 points on the line this weekend, especially if you're a Columbus fan looking at it that way. Again, games Friday and Saturday here at the Civic Center, and then Sunday in Athens, Georgia, Atkins Ford Arena at the Classic Center. Tickets available at ClassicCenter.com. We hope to see you there for professional hockey's debut in the Classic City. By the way, we didn't get you the Danville scratches for tonight. We gave you the starting lineup. For Danville, you can scratch number 4, Brad Denny, number 10, Tyler Quintos, and number 91, Jesse Nair. The Danville Dashers are out, getting themselves warm on the ice as the River Dragons are about to head out of their tunnel. Fun little side note, we were watching warm-ups. Danville came out in their typical home jerseys, and I believe they'll be wearing those in Athens. So they brought both sets of jerseys, so they wear the blacks, I guess, as a warm-up for tonight. Kind of scared a bunch of people up here in the press box because you'll see Columbus is in their grays, so we almost had a gray versus black situation. That would have been a little bit tricky, but Danville does pop out in their whites, and here comes most of the River Dragons in their grays, and of course the starting lineups, they'll come up in a little bit. Let's give them to you one more time here on the Burger King pregame show before we get ourselves ready for the game. Your Leaf Guard goaltending matchup tonight is Jared Rutledge going up against Jesse Gordachuk. Gordachuk 8-7-1, 924 save percentage, and a 287 goals against. Jared Rutledge 4-7-1, 884 save percentage, 426 goals against. Columbus's starters, Chamello, Trumbley, Dimmitt, Howie, and Hayes numerically. And for Danville, Bukal, Palmerville, Turner, Slade, and Brazen, the Danville captain. That'll do it for this edition of the Burger King pregame show. Let's take a break. When we come back, call of the Aflac first period next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
King pregame show on WRCG. The call of the game is just moments away after we pause for a short break on the River Dragons Broadcast Network.
Columbus Diagnostic Center, the area's clear choice for diagnostic imaging. CDC Northside features the area's first and only 3T MRI, the most powerful MRI available, and our new 64-slice CT scanner, cutting-edge imaging that's available at both locations. For over 30 years, patient comfort, lower costs, and uncompromising dedication remain our top priority. Clearer results for a more accurate diagnosis. Columbus Diagnostic Center and CDC Northside, technology with a human touch.
Do you own a home that needs an exterior tune-up? Window World is proud to take integrity to a new level with the best price, product, and warranty guarantee on windows, siding, doors, and more with professional installation. If you want the highest quality product at the lowest price, backed by a lifetime warranty, call or click Window World for your free, no-obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, simply the best for less. Call, click, or visit Window World today.
Willie's Mexicana Grill is proud to support your Columbus River Dragons and their inaugural season of bringing hockey back to Columbus. Willie's mission is simple: to build a perfect burrito for every customer. Their handcrafted burritos are stuffed with the best and served fresh. They hold their burritos to extremely high standards. Then they eat them. Proudly independent since 1995. Visit Willie's at 5279 Whittlesey Boulevard and get yourself an incredible burrito today.
Oral and maxillofacial surgeons Mark Sawicki, Lee Allen, and Michael Jacobs practice a traditional scope of oral and maxillofacial surgery with over 60 years of combined expertise, ranging from oral pathology to wisdom tooth removal. They perform a full range of dental implant and bone grafting procedures, as well as non-invasive surgical facial cosmetic procedures. That level of expertise is why the River Dragons trust them. Call them in Columbus at 596-1757 or in LaGrange at 884-2655.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri.
It's time for River Dragons hockey. Tonight's game is brought to you by Houston Clinic, Aflac, Burger King, B&B Beverage Company, West Georgia Oral and Facial Surgery, Victory Land Casino, Candlewood Suites, WLTZ NBC 38, Interstate National Truck and Trailer, CDC Cypress Partners, Vaporville, Buffalo Rock, Pepsi Cola, Golden Corral, Broadwood and Associates, and B&B Broadcasting. Now, let's start the game with the voice of River Dragons hockey, Zach DeBozart.
Thank you very much, Brian Thomas. It's hockey time on the Chattahoochee. The Columbus River Dragons and Danville Dashers set to go at it for the first in a 3-3 set this weekend. River Dragons in their home gray jerseys, black secondaries, teal trim, red stripe on the pants. They'll be going left to right across your radio dial to start the Aflac first period. Jared Rutledge getting the hammies warm over in the crease to our left. We see our ceremonial puck drop going on between the two captains, Chase Follis, Justin Brosnan. The Danville Dashers in their road white jerseys with orange trim, black pants, and white and orange socks. They'll be going right to left across your radio dial in the Aflac first period. Jesse Gordichuk gets himself set between the pipes to our right. And as we mentioned, your starting lineups for tonight, the forward line for Columbus, Chamello, Dimmitt, and Hayes. And for Danville, it'll be Turner, Slade, and Brosnan. And finishing up the remainder of the pregame show, closing up the doors over in the zone to our left. Referees checking the goal judges, checking the netminders. We're just about ready. Chamello v. Slade on this draw to start tonight's game, and we are playing. Aflac first period is underway. Danville has the puck off the opening draw. Palmerville playing a little catch with Bukala's D partner. Brosnan tipped that one into the Columbus end and found by the defense. Howie moving this ahead. Chamello played it back for Trombley. It was behind him. Now he'll take it behind the net. Trombley on a backhand. That one went off Brosnan. He's got it left wing corner. Centering to the middle. It went off Howie and cleared away by Trombley there. Trombley saved a goal that inadvertently went off his defense partner. Now Trombley up the near side wall, playing it to the middle. That one knocked away by Brosnan and dumped in by Turner. Danville will head off for a change. 40 seconds gone here in the Aflac first period. Stretch pass ahead for C.J. Hayes, right wing side. He's going one-on-one with Barakoff. That's Murray. Hayes, left wing circle. Pass to the right point. Lennartson with it there. Lennartson, a shot deflected. Rebound. Chamello swiped at it and couldn't get it there. Lirakos putting a good screen in front. Now Lirakos still with the puck. Pass to the middle. Knocked away before it could reach Lynn. That's a good active stick by Nick Gullo. Right wing side. Danville's in over the line. Here's Troy Murray. His shot knocked off his stick, and Lennartson moves it up the wall. In the neutral zone, the Dashers will recollect. That one deflected off of the stick of Fred Hine, and it did not deflect. Thought it might have taken a tip, but the crowd got loud, disguised any noise that it would have been. And the River Dragons will have an icing call coming up. 18:47 left to go in the first. They'll opt to make the change and put the Follis unit out there, and there's the first look again at Zach Pease. He'll be on the left wing side in this line with Follis and Lirakos. Good to have him back in Columbus after a stint with the Huntsville Havoc. Face-off won by Danville. It's Mitch Atkins, the former enforcer, now turned Dasher on a trade. Follis will move it down into the corner for Lirakos. Kicked it to his stick. Lirakos trying to play it far side of the net, and he was pushed off that puck nicely by Troy Murray. Murray lost his stick, and then Follis gave him a big check. He got the worst for that, though, in the chain reaction. We get a puck out of play as that one hits somebody between the benches. And we'll do a neutral zone draw. It looks like coming up. Are we taking this down into the Danville end? We are. So would have thought that one would have been played in front of the Danville bench, but it must have gone out off of Danville. So Columbus will get another offensive zone draw here and send out the MJ Graham unit. Graham ties up, wins it, left point, shooting right there, going into the corner. Looking for that is Vaughn Clouston, his first action as a River Dragon off of that 2-for-2 trade with the Menor Icebreakers. Clouston with it again, left point, his shot missed wide, looking for a tip, none available. Near side boards, battling here is MJ Graham with Barakoff, and now Barakoff will skate it out, trying to move it ahead to Bormanis, and Bormanis right wing side, he's just in over the line. Barakoff behind the net. Terzarero with the puck, right wing corner, trying to move it up the half wall. Bondarenko will read it and intercept it. Bondarenko left wing side, hooked up on the play, and a penalty coming up here against Danville. Bondarenko had his stick tied up, and that stick kept moving up more and more onto the body. And it looks like the call is going to go against A.J. Terzarero. So Terzarero, the Boulder, Colorado native, will sit for 2, and it's the first Georgia power play of the night for the River Dragons. We mentioned a little bit of their woes going back to last weekend. As they stand right now, they still find themselves 9th with a 13.5% efficiency on the power play. Danville's won the draw, and Zalak will poke it down into the Columbus end. Danville is 78.8% on the kill. That's good for 7th in the FPHL. CJ Hayes, right wing side. He'll play that behind the net. Left wing corner. Dimmitt takes a big check, and that'll free up the puck for Danville. Coming back the other way is Bukal. He'll skate it back into his own end. Now he lays that one back a little bit dangerously, but the pass connects, and Palmerville dumps it the length of the ice. Rutledge will tee it up there for Howie. 17-19 to go here in the first period. 1:25 left in the Tesorero minor. And look out here. Zillick nearly had a chance right there for Danville. Skating it out of danger, CJ Hayes. Full head of steam, left wing side. Hayes cutting to the middle. A shot, save made. They score. This is not going to count, though. This is not going to count. CJ Hayes absolutely ran into Gordichuk driving the net, and that puck just leaked in over the line. Gordichuk lost his helmet, of all things, too. That's how I know it's not going to count, because the helmet came off before it went over the line. The crowd's not going to like it. That's not a goal. And we're going to have a discussion here between 4 different players. Look like it's Krupp and Lennartson, and then Fred Hine, and trying to get the last number of the dasher there, but they're all in a conference outside the referee's crease. It's Justin Brosnan, the Danville captain. So everyone talks. There will be no goal, but it also looks like no penalty. So 17:05 left to go in the first. We remain scoreless, and there's 1:14 left in this first Georgia power play of the night for Columbus. I'll tell you, CJ Hayes, really fast guy out there on the ice, able to drive the net well. Gordichuk came out to play him and made contact in the crease, and that's going to get yourself a no-goal call if it goes in every time, it looks like. MJ Graham, left wing corner, takes a big check, and Danville will find a loose puck, and Barakoff dumps it the length of the ice. Rutledge sticks it away in his crease. Lennartson gets this one ahead, and now moving it into the neutral zone, a pass right wing side to MJ Graham. 4-on-3 as he hits the line. Graham, using the boards as a bit of a shield, will drop it back, right point to Lennartson. Lennartson looking for Krupp, left point. He's got him there. Krupp fires a shot. That one blocked. Look out. Gullo's got a half breakaway. Gullo staring down Lennartson, who's cutting down the angle. And a great play right there by the Swedish native to take it off his stick. 35 seconds left to go in the Georgia power play. Lennartson trying to drop it back right point, read by Palmerville, and he'll send that one down softly. In a race here is Lind and another dasher. That's Slade. Rutledge came out to play it. He couldn't get it out. Zillick to the middle, and a backhand goes wide across the crease. Lennartson and Zillick battling there. High slot, Slade a shot, and a save made by Rutledge. 15 seconds still left to go in the Tesorero minor. Now we got some pushing and shoving between Slade and Krupp. And you know, with how much contact Gordichuk received just about a minute or so ago, Rutledge will be wary if Danville wants to apply some proper payback. Cooler heads prevail on that one, though. 15 seconds left to go in the Georgia power play, and it's still no score with 16:06 to go here in the first. Face off to the left of Rutledge. It'll be Atkins going against Fallis. Atkins will win that draw, held in there by Hawgood. He'll rim this one around. Atkins collects behind the net, dodges a check from Fallis, but he forgot the puck, and it will fall loose for Zach Pease in the left wing corner. Passing it to Fallis, rimming it around for Ozelinch. 3 seconds left to go as Tesorero standing up in the box. He's now a free man, and 0 for 1 on the Georgia power play tonight are the River Dragons. Gordichuk near side of his net, couple of one-touch passes, and the Dashers try to move it up near side boards. Good check there by Fallis. Fallis still tied up with a man there. That's Troy Murray, working up the right point, and that one goes through Ozelinch's stick down the length of the ice, and Rutledge will stop it up there. Danville can reset their lines fresh out of the penalty kill. 15:25 to go here in the first, and still no score. Clouston tries to put that one back to Ozolinch. It goes through his legs, but it's in stride here for Lirakos. Lirakos, left wing side, trying to get it to the middle to Chamello, knocked away by Bukal. And at the bottom of the circles, it's dumped down by Palmerville. This one would have gone for icing, but it's on net, so Rutledge has to play it at the top of his crease. Handoff to the defense. This is Trombley trying to move it ahead to Chamello. Stretch pass to C.J. Hayes. It deflects, so no icing. Hayes won the race anyways. Behind the net, Hayes stopping it up to the middle. Chamello had it on his stick and he lost it. Nigel Slade took out his legs from behind. Chamello wants a call and none coming. Here's Slade left wing side. He'll fire a shot, sticked away by Rutledge. Looking for it on the back door was Sam Turner. And here's another chance for Danville. Knocked away in the slot. Jake Howie works it up to C.J. Hayes. Right wing side to Chamello. Chamello trying to go outside in on a man to the high slot. Firing and just missing Cameron Dimmitt. Loose side of the net there off the backboards. And Gordichuk will dive from his far post to his near post and just get the glove on that before Dimmitt could try and play with it. 14:30 left to go here in the Aflac first period. No score. Danville and Columbus. And not a good sight for River Dragons fans as Yanni Lirakos has headed off to the locker room. We saw the tunnel doors open up. We'll see if we can get an update for you later on in the period if one becomes available. Dashers win the draw. Bonarenko nearly turned a man over, though, in the far circle. And back the other way comes Barakov. Barakov right circle, stick lifted there as Bormanis had a chance at that one. Now back the other way come the River Dragons. MJ Graham, left wing side, had that one knocked off his stick. Still in the zone, though, as it hit Tesorero. Krupp had that one go through his legs, down into the corner. MJ Graham in a battle. Graham will poke it to Krupp. Referee trying to get out of the way of this one. Picking up this puck, Troy Murray. Now it'll be rimmed around to the near side. Weird off the kick plate there, but Danville will keep possession. Bormanis from the red line, up the wall, left wing side. Barakov in a race here with Lind. Lind with a big check on Barakov. That'll knock him down and set the crowd a frenzy. Left point, that one held in there by Palmerville. Around the net it goes, collected by Atkins. Atkins right circle with it. Backhand across, and Palmerville couldn't get down in time to the near slot. Lind tying up with Atkins. Atkins will win that battle. High slot, a shot from Gullo, pad saved by Rutledge. Had to see that one through a screen between Bormanis and Lind. Now Bormanis still with it. Right point held in by the Dashers. Pass over to the left point. It's Palmerville, a shot. Stick blocked there by Krupp, and then an easy save made by Rutledge. Left point, Atkins over to the right point, looking for space, Bukal. Now to Palmerville, his shot, slap pass. Atkins side of the net, pushed away by Lennartson. Couldn't get it on frame. Here's Gullo left wing circle. Shot from the left point. Palmerville deflected wide. River Dragons will collect this one. Lennartson will slam at the length of the ice. It's on edge, and it won't have enough gas for icing. River Dragons get a fire wagon change. Left wing into the zone. Mitch Atkins on a stretch pass. Atkins trying to go through the legs of Ozolinch. He ended up dropping it back, and Gullo collects it here. Gullo behind the net, tied up with Ozolinch. Clouston trying to rim this one around. One of the newest River Dragons out there on the ice. 2-on-2 battle, right wing corner in the Columbus end. 12:30 left to go here in the Aflac first period. No score, Danville and Columbus. Pass to the center point. Hawgood, oh, he nearly turned that one over, just able to hold it in though. To the right point, Clouston tied up with Atkins, and Atkins will lose that puck, and a good stick check by Clouston. Hawgood, Santapalo spun around him, 2-on-1. Santapalo left wing circle, looks, Deeks, stick save made, rebound, and he holds onto his post. Gordichuk keeps that out, otherwise Zach Pease could have tapped it in there. Now left wing side, here's Brazen with it now. Brazen, left wing corner, behind the net with it, trying to play it to the middle, and Santapalo able to kick it away. Here comes Zach Pease on his horse, trying to go in across the Danville defense. Left wing circle, got some space, backhand, and he sent it wide across the face of goal. Right point, Trombley takes a check, couldn't hold it in as his pass was intercepted by Palmerville. Puts a check onto him as he got into the zone. Howie will lay it back up ahead for Trombley. Now off the wall, here's Dimmitt. Dimmitt laying it off, right circle, C.J. Hayes. What a deke, backhand, and he set it high. C.J. Hayes showing off the dangles, but he just got too much under it. Set it high over the bar. Dimmitt a chance. Hayes scores! Pad pass. C.J. Hayes got what he was looking for. It's 1-0. Well, with how C.J. Hayes had been to start this period, had the goal, we'll put it with an asterisk there as there was goaltender interference on the play. He was driving the net. He was feeling good. He had the legs moving, and he had that backhand opportunity off the great dangle. Couldn't work for him, but then a beautiful pad pass by Cameron Dimmitt, and C.J. Hayes will collect his 5th goal of the year, and let's hear it from Dana Barker. Cameron Dimmitt will pick up the only assist on Hayes' 5th of the year at the 8:31 mark of the first period. Had an offsides against Columbus, and we're back underway as Danville wins this drop. Left wing side, Barakoff takes a big check, but now here's Tesorero. Left wing circle to the middle, he scores. Tesorero gets it right back, and Danville has tied this one up 1-1. My quick math will let me know that was 2 goals, 21 seconds apart. And A.J. Tesorero, the Boulder, Colorado native, has his 5th of the year. And we're right back to a tie game. It's 1-1. Well, I had a stat for you. And even before I could rattle it off, Danville kind of proving it true. They dropped the puck. We'll tell you about it the next stoppage. And especially Danville fans watching in and listening on our YouTube stream, you'll find this one interesting. But behind the net it goes. Dashers with this one. Bukal trying to work it up the near side wall. Barakoff laying this one off. Here's Troy Murray. Murray will pass it to the right wing side. Faking the shot. Check that. Tesorero, the goal scorer. And now Klauston will push him off into the corner. Those two tie up behind the net. Ozelinch will reverse it around. And far side boards. Bondarenko has it now. Bondarenko double teamed here. Puck squirts free. Klauston has it. Rimmed around, and Jake Krupp will try and chop it into the neutral zone, and he succeeds. 10.5 left to go here in the first period. 1-1, River Dragons and Dashers. Tim Santapalo creating some space in the neutral zone. Pass to the high slot. Jake Krupp fires, and a save made there by Gordichuk, giving up no rebound. 10:21 to go here in the first. 1-1 our score. Dear Dashers fans, here's that stat for you. So of the 20 games Danville has played, their opponent has scored first in 13 of those games. That's 65%. Now, usually a team I would say would win maybe 25 to 30% of those games. Danville is 6-7 in those 13 games, and now this game also counts in there with Columbus scoring first, but the Dashers answering back 21 seconds later. So Danville, a very resilient team. Just because you get the first one on them, that doesn't mean anything, as they've proven here tonight. Mitch Atkins entering into the zone. His pass knocked away by a Columbus defenseman. That was Trumbley. Back out to the red line it goes. Palmerville will dump this in. Delayed off sides, though, as Gullo is slow to get up back in the Columbus end. Pease, right wing circle. He'll pass it to the middle. Oh, Trumbley caught a high stick. And a penalty coming up. The back official caught that one. And Trumbley in a little bit of pain. 9:53 to go in the first. It'll be the second Georgia power play of the night. Heading off to the box will be number 68. That's Logan Hawgood. He was listed as 44. I don't know if he's got a different jersey for home and away, but number 68, Logan Hawgood, the Kamloops, BC native, will sit for 2. And it's the second Georgia power play of the night. Face-off coming to the left of Gordichuk. And it'll be Chamello going against Slade. Chamello wins it clean. Howie, D-to-D pass. Left circle a shot, and a glove save made there by Gordichuk. Wyatt Trumbley looking for that third goal in as many games. We talked to him on Inside the Lair. If you were around with us for the Burger King pregame show, he said 2's a fluke, 3's a streak. So on the power play, I'd be expecting Trumbley to shoot early and shoot often. 4 seconds gone in that Hawgood minor. Face off to the right of Gordichuk, and Slade will get waved out of this draw on a false start. Dimmitt versus Zillick. And it'll be tied up in the air. Slade comes off the wing, and he'll control it and dump it down the ice. 9:40 to go here in the Aflac first period. 1-1 our score. Goals from C.J. Hayes and A.J. Tesorero for their teams respectively within 21 seconds of each other. Here's Hayes laying it off to his defenseman. That's Jake Howie quarterbacking this rush from behind the net. Now over to Hayes, right wing side. Up ahead into the neutral zone. Right wing, Cameron Dimmitt's over the line. Dimmitt trying to cut it to the middle. It's left there high slot. C.J. Hayes just couldn't get to it in time before Nigel Slade dumps it the length of the ice and heads off for a change. 40 seconds gone in this Georgia power play. Still 1-1 our score. And a goalie stick has been sent back to Jared Rutledge. Guess he lost that at some point. Graham a shot from the right circle. That one's save made by Gordichuk. Graham bodying up here. Bukal is in front of him. Tripped up, and Graham's going to head to the box. Bukal in front of Graham. Graham trying to reach in from behind, and he got caught with a stick in the cookie jar right there. 8:53 to go here in the first. We'll have 1 minute even of 4-on-4 time, and that'll be the first Houston Clinic penalty kill of the night after that minutes. River Dragons over 2 on the Georgia power play tonight. Danville will put this draw to the right of Jared Rutledge. That's his blocker hand side. Fred Hine to take this against Santa Paulo. Hine will win it. Back to the center point. It's found, and a shot deflected by Hine. He took everything off it. Lennartson on the far boards. Good box-out move right there to get away from a man. That's Atkins. And then Lennartson straight up Main Street will dump it down 200 feet. Santa Paulo's in on sides, so coming out of his net to play it is Gordachuk. Along the Dasher boards, Murray will wait for it there, and it's found by Seth Ensor. Ensor from the red line, pass across, and Fred Hine had to circle back to get it. Now Hine trying to work it ahead, knocked away by the River Dragons, but Santa Paulo whiffed on it there. Hine a second effort, he'll play it back to the far wing. Here's Ensor again, left wing side, in over the line, a pass to Hine, a shot and a glove save made there by Rutledge. And you just saw why Fred Hine has 15 goals so far this season. He's got a heck of a slap shot from about 25 feet away, and Rutledge, good reactions there to catch it in the glove. 8:11 left to go here in the first. 18 seconds of 4-on-4 time before the River Dragons will have to kill off a 1-minute Houston Clinic penalty kill, their first of the night. Face off to the right of Rutledge. Slade will win that one. Just held in. Pass to the left point. Palmerville a shot high over the bar. Hits the glass behind Rutledge. Ozelinch in a battle there with Brazen. Lind will pin a man to the boards. That's Slade. Lind lost it though in his feet. Brazen tying up with Ozelinch. Ozelinch down on a knee as he takes a check from Brazen. Trying to dig it out from underneath the big Latvian. Out of the box comes Hawgood. Danville's on the power play. Shot coming in. Nigel Slade has it side of the net after he knocked it down. Left point to Palmerville. 50 seconds here on the Danville power play. Bukal, center point. Now right circle. Pass circle to circle. Brazen wasn't ready for it. Takes it off the wall. Stick exploded on him, and a deflection goes wide through the crease. Brazen will hustle off to get a new twig as this one's dumped down the length of the ice by Columbus. Houston Clinic penalty kill. Houston Clinic helping the River Dragons get back to full strength. Left wing side. Here comes Atkins with the puck. Atkins being pushed off there by Trumbley. Behind the net, Atkins will pin it along the wall, and he'll rim it near side to Palmerville. Palmerville, left circle, back for Atkins behind the net. That one was in his waist, couldn't do anything with it. Check that was Hine. Right point, held in there by Bukal. Bukal laying it off, right circle. Zillick a shot, and that one missed wide of the blocker hand on Rutledge. Palmerville, left point, trying to get it down to Atkins. That pass went through him. Tesorero with it here. He'll lay it off for Atkins at a center point. Bukal wasn't there for it. MJ Graham is out of the box. 1-for-1 in the Houston Clinic penalty kill to start tonight is Columbus. Atkins, left wing side, will push this one into the zone. Trumbley stops it up in the corner. Santa Paulo pushing it ahead. Now here's Chamello in stride, getting it to Dimmitt, left wing. 2-on-3 for the River Dragons. Odd man, now opposite of an odd man rush there. And Dimmitt trying to lay it to the middle, and Klauston trying to poke it to a danger area, knocked wide by the Dashers. Here's Dimmitt, left wing corner. He's in a battle with Hawgood. That one's right on top of the Dasher board. It falls loose behind Dimmitt. Chamello will collect it. Left point to Klauston. Looks, waits, fires. A deflection by Hayes went wide. Behind the net, collected by Chamello. Didn't have an angle to shoot it. Here's Lennartson, right point. His shot deflected and blocked in the slot as a screen. Two-man screen in front of Gordachuk. Back the other way, trying to deke his way to the middle. Troy Murray. Columbus will knock that one down with a couple of defensive sticks. Danville has it back, deflected into the zone again by Murray, and he'll head off for a change. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the Aflac first period. 1-1 our score. Danville and Columbus. C.J. Hayes at the 8:31 mark, and then at the 8:52 mark, it was A.J. Tesorero. Here's Hayes again, right wing circle. He gets knocked down as he falls into the corner there. Held in right point by Lennartson. Lennartson fakes the windup. Now goes D to D across. Klauston, one-touch pass. Bondarenko, right circle. Score! Ivan Bondarenko picks his spot and buries it. 2-1. Well, Ivan Bondarenko, who we've had a lot of different discussions with, he's had a heck of a junior career, had over 200 goals across the different teams he's played for, and right there scores a big one professionally. That's a goal scorer's goal as he gives Columbus back the lead, 2-1, 5:28 to go here in the first. Graham and Slade on the drop. Let's hear it from Dana Barker. Lennartson and Ozelinch pick up the assist. This is our media timeout. Let's take a break. 2-1 Columbus on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Network. Nick Saban knows a thing or two about quality programs. That's why the legendary head coach is teaming up with a legendary duck to help you get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Aflac agents and associates are right in your neighborhood waiting to help you get the supplemental insurance plan that's right for you. Aflac gets you money directly for bills and out-of-pocket costs. Peace of mind doesn't have to break the bank. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Aflac today at 800-992-3522.
Whether you need service and repair or 24/7 roadside assistance, your peace of mind comes from the assurance that you're working with a team of professionals at Interstate National Truck and Trailer, dedicated to providing the best possible service with over 30 years of experience in servicing and repairing transportation vehicles. Give them a call at 404-629-6275 in Georgia or 334-298-2500 in Alabama. Getting you back on the road is the #1 priority at Interstate National Truck and Trailer.
Back underway here at the Civic Center. Dashers trying to push this one into the zone. Big check there by Ozelich. Freed up the puck for Brazen, though. Left circle a shot. Just went wide of the glove hand on Rutledge. 2-1 Columbus. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the Aflac first period. Shot going across, and Ozelich played the body on a man trying to drive the net in the timing play. Here's Turner, left wing circle with it. Turner drives the net, fires a shot. That one went high over the bar. Bondarenko will find this one. He'll backhand dump it down. Ivan Bondarenko, his 5th of the year as we were heading off to break, makes it 2-1 with assists going to Anton Lenartson and Edgar Zozelinch. This one played off the glass by Danville in their own end. Trumbley will find it in front of the penalty boxes. He'll lay it in, delayed off sides. Columbus touches up. Danville from the red line, dumping this one in with Barakoff. Behind the net, Howie will collect, rim it around the far side, and it's found by Bukal. Bukal at his own blue line, over for Palmerville. Now trying to lay that one up. It went off the body of Liarakos, so no icing here. Howie for Trumbley. Up the wall, here's Liarakos in his own end, now skating into the neutral zone. Gets it ahead to Pease. Pease will right wing dump this one in and try and go after it. Tied up with Bukal. Danville will win that battle. And now trying to get a little fancy with it there was Barakoff to the middle, Liarakos. And a save made there by Gordichuk. Oh, and Fallis gets into it with somebody, pushing and shoving with Levi Armstrong. Those two not afraid to tangle. Fallis perhaps searching for one. Maybe Armstrong goading him on. Doesn't look like we'll get anything, though. And the crowd will voice their displeasure on that. Still a lot of hockey left, though. 3:58 left to go in the first, so 44 minutes for those two to potentially get together here on a Friday night. Face-off coming to the left of Gordichuk. Fallis ties up his man, wins the draw. Right point, Clouston. Right circle, Irakos. High slot, Pisa shot, and a glove save made there by Gordichuk, his 9th of the game. And it's 3:52 left to go now in the first. 2-1. Columbus leads here at the Civic Center. Face-off to the left of Gordichuk. Fallis on the backhand won it, but with anticipation, Danville takes it away. Fred Hine from his own slot, laying it into the neutral zone. Here's Gullo, 2-on-3 as he hits the line. Gullo a shot, easy glove save Rutledge, and he gives up no rebound. Didn't want to play it off either. 3:42 left to go here in the first. 2-1, Columbus leads at the Civic Center. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Dragons, WRCG.
Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. Hine v. Fallis. Hine will win that one. Right circle a shot, and a save made there by Rutledge as Mitch Atkins, clean off the draw, was able to let one rip. 3:38 now to go in the first. And tells you how quick that shot was. Dana Barker, our PA announcer, didn't even skip a beat, just got into the next read. And I don't think he stopped talking between these two drops as we're back underway. Palmerville left point, his shot right on the chest of Rutledge. And I guess Dana Barker can't get a break, and neither can I, as we've got 3:33 to go here in the first. 2-1, Columbus leads over the Danville Dashers. A big 3-3 weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Danville 10 points ahead of Columbus to start tonight's game. Of course, Columbus could bring that to within 1 with a sweep, or Danville could extend that to 19. Big 9 points on the line, and that's how the standings will work there. Zach Pease, right wing side, intercepts a pass. He's in over the line. Pease to the middle. Krupp held up there. Crowd wants a call, none coming. Pease will lay off the puck to Lenartz on left point. His shot, Krupp a deflection and a save made there by Gordichuk. Back to the neutral zone it goes. Lennartson for Clouston. Now ahead, getting it through the legs is Liarakos, trying to lay it off for Fallis, and Danville read it there. Here's Gullo, right wing side. Top of the circles, looking, waiting, firing just wide of the blocker side. Out into the neutral zone it goes, collected there by Troy Murray. Murray laying it back, far side circle to his defense. Now off the wall, Murray will get it right back. Murray ahead, now to the neutral zone. Brosnan will get a touch on this. No, but he'll win the race, so no icing here against Danville. Brosnan right wing circle into the zone. Pass, right circle, a shot there. Right point, a shot, I should say, by Ensor. And a stick save made by Rutledge. To the high slot. Hayes will take it away after a loose puck deke from Slade. That one went off Liarakos' stick, and he couldn't do anything with it. Check that was Dimmitt. Back the other way comes Danville. Left wing side, Nigel Slade pokes it through C.J. Hayes. Takes a check from Lind in the corner. Finding this puck, Sam Turner trying to play it to the slot. Nobody home in a white jersey for Danville. 2:12 left to go here in the first. River Dragons trying to attack the zone to your right, but knocked away at the blue line by Palmerville. C.J. Hayes gets on his horse, moves to the left wing side now. 2-on-2 as he hits the line. C.J. Hayes showing off the speed, catches an edge, falls down, hits the side of the net. It's underneath him, it looks like, and the referee will just blow the whistle there. I think Hayes sitting directly under it because put the legs in a V formation, wasn't even there, so I don't think he was getting that one as he was sliding pretty fast, hit the boards, and guys surrounded him from all angles. 1:56 now left to go in the Aflac first period. 2-1. River Dragons lead 12-10 is our shots on goal right now. That's the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. shots on goal. Swamp Fox Distilling Co., who sponsor our second intermission report. We'll hear from them in a little bit later on. Zilak ahead, getting this one here for Barikoff. Barikoff into the zone, right point. He's stopped up and lifting a stick Bondarenko for MJ Graham. Now back to Bondarenko, left wing side to Graham. Went through his stick. Krupp has it right wing circle, though. Battling there with Barikoff, and Barikoff will win that one away. Left wing side from the red line, softly dumping this one in. Tesorero. Zilak couldn't get on the end of that one. And now finding it here is Columbus. Krupp ahead now, and Ivan Bondarenko looked like he slipped on an edge there, but he dumps it in from the right side of red. Bukal to the far side wall for the Dashers. Ahead now he finds Barikoff. Barikoff knocked down at the red line, and Bondarenko will turn it around for Graham. Graham left circle to the middle, and a pad save made there by Gordachuk. Zilak back with it the other way. Left wing side trying to take on the tooth of defense. Goes through Clouston. Zilak to the middle. Stick save made Rutledge. Rebound, and Lennartson able to clear that away. 1 minute left to go in the Aflac first period. Held in right point there by Danville. Lennartson lifts the stick of Zilak. Frees the puck up for Clouston. Off the wall, near side. Down the ice it goes. No icing, they say, as a Dasher touched it. Both teams make perhaps one more line change here in this period as there's 40 seconds to go in the first. Pass was behind Mitch Atkins. And in the neutral zone, Clouston will push this one ahead. Murray, had to get that one around Fallis on a D-to-D pass. Atkins to Gullo. That one knocked away at the Columbus blue line. Fallis puts a big check onto a man that gets the crowd going. That's against Ensor. Now left wing side. Here's Liarakos. He spins it back at the point, looking for some space. Over to Clouston. Clouston right circle. That one blocked in front by Gullo. Liarakos high slot. Another block there by Danville. Fallis high slot to the left wing side. Liarakos. His shot deflected. Clouston whiff. Fallis a shot, and I think Clouston inadvertently got in the way of it. 5 seconds left to go here in the first. Danville just trying to pin this one against the boards to end the period. Rimmed around by Ensor, and that'll do it. An exciting end of the first period there. Columbus nearly took a 2-goal advantage into the locker room, but they'll have to settle for their 2-1 lead after the Aflac first period. Goals from C.J. Hayes and Ivan Bondarenko. Sandwiched in between them, it's A.J. Tesorero. All three of those guys, their 5th goals of the season. 2-1 through 20 minutes of play. Let's take a break. The WLTZ First Intermission Report comes up next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Food's not the only thing that's legendary at the Roadhouse. Our fun is too. From our line dancers to our jukebox to our friendly servers, you'll enjoy every second you spend in a Texas Roadhouse. At Texas Roadhouse, our team has an incredible sense of pride in everything we do. Our passion ensures you have a legendary experience every time. Visit your local Texas Roadhouse at 2970 North Lake Parkway in Columbus, or call it a to-go order at 706-323-6616.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus, or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, PressPrintingandDesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Do you need to store important documents, medical or legal records? Then store them here in Columbus with Shredaway. Whether you're in need of short or long-term options, Shredaway will provide the right solution for all of your document management needs. Their professional staff is fully trained and certified. Your records are safe from the moment of collection to the moment they're stored away. Ensuring security and peace of mind is their top priority. For more information, go to shredaway.com. Safe and secure document storage right here in Columbus.
CM Landscaping in Fortson, Georgia is your go-to for all your landscaping needs. They are a quality company looking to build your next dream backyard and provide upscale, high-quality work. Whether it is landscape installation, lighting, grading, or water drainage, CM Landscaping can get the job done. Give them a call at 205-955-3159. And don't forget to give them a like on Facebook, too. CM Landscaping, 205-955-3159.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons 2, Danville Dashers 1. We're through 20 minutes of play, and that means we're on the WLTZ First Intermission Report. I'm Zach DeBozart. Happy you're joining us along for what's been a very competitive game on the ice. We had some competition off the ice, or I guess on the ice too. If you're watching on the YouTube stream, we had a rap battle, as it were, with the holiday spirit. You had to wrap a present the fastest, and you win a prize. It was a little 1v1 competition. And I tell you, usually you say, all right, I'm just going to try and wrap. I'm going to stay in my own zone. No. As soon as they said go, both these people are trying to push the wrapping paper, push the scissors off the table. It was pure sabotage. It was a lot of fun there for a little holiday festive intermission game here at the Civic Center. Of course, if you want to come out and experience part of this fun, tickets are available at the Civic Center box office or by searching Ticketmaster for Columbus River Dragons. We got a game tomorrow night, 6:05, if you want to come out and head out here. Or if you're really feeling like making a road trip, Sunday afternoon in Athens, 4:05, professional hockey's debut in the Classic City, the Atkins Ford Arena at the Classic Center. Tickets available at ClassicCenter.com. Well, that first 20 minutes of play, quite eventful. Columbus thought they had the game's opening goal on a power play. About 3 or 4 minutes in, C.J. Hayes drove the net, but he made a lot of contact with Jesse Gordichuk, the Dashers netminder. His helmet came off, and the puck just sort of squirted free in the crease. Eventually went over the line, but with the helmet off and the amount of contact on Gordichuk, we could kind of tell, there was going to be no goal on that one. So, no goal there. C.J. Hayes would have to wait about 4 minutes later to get that goal that he wanted. The 8:31 mark of the first period, Cameron Dimmitt coming out in front. A beautiful pad pass found C.J. Hayes all alone to slot it into the net for his 5th of the season. Before Columbus could celebrate too greatly, though, Danville would tie it right back up. 21 seconds later, it was A.J. Tesorero, his 5th of the year, with an assist going to Artem Efimov-Barakov, the Khimki Russian native. That made it 1-1, 21 seconds after the Hayes goal. Then at the 14:32 mark, Ivan Bondarenko took a pass right circle, walked a few strides, picked his spot, and let it rip. I don't think he could have placed that puck any better if he tried. Bondarenko, his 5th of the year, with assists going to Lennartson and Ozelinch, and that's currently the difference in this one. Shots on goal brought to you by Swamp Fox Distilling Co., 13-11 in favor of the Columbus River Dragons. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have a look around the FPHL, all 10 teams in action. All 10 teams in action in the SPHL 2 on the Southern Hockey Scoreboard. We'll update you there, too, as all that comes up next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, PressPrintingandDesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com.
It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center. River Dragons 2, Dashers 1 through 20 minutes of play. You're on the WLTZ First Intermission Report. Around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Danbury and Elmira, they're going to be in a good one here. Danbury, of course, the new leader atop the Eastern Division. But both these teams looking to avenge losses from last night's games. Danbury got on the board first through Casper Dearson at the 7:32 mark. Dustin Skinner then tied it up for Elmira, 13:21 in the first. A minute left to go in the first, and a power play goal from Glenn Patterson made it 2-1. But Danbury struck back with 2 goals, 25 seconds apart, all within the first 60 seconds. Phil Bronner and then Gordy Bunnell have it 3-2 Danbury with about, looks like 13 minutes left to go in the second period. Now, Robbie Nichols is playing in this game for the Elmira Enforcers. Robbie Nichols owns the Elmira Enforcers, even though his age was redacted in his press release for this. They then put out a new press release to say he's chasing a record from Gordie Howe. And I guess when you look at it, it would be true. Gordie Howe is the oldest player to play a professional hockey game at 52 years old. Robbie Nichols sits at a spry 55. So Robbie Nichols, and we look on the score sheet here. No goals, no assists, no points. Looks like he's not in a plus or a minus either. So sitting there in the number 12 jersey. I don't know how many shifts he's taking. We don't have a time on ice shift there. But very interesting to see Robbie Nichols getting in the game for literally his own team. Delaware 1, Watertown 0 through 20 minutes of play. Delaware came away with a big win in Elmira. Looking to go on a 3-game winning streak. Evgeny Demen shorthanded with 4 minutes left to go in the first period is the difference there. Port Huron and the Men are Icebreakers. Prowlers lead on the road there 1-0. And Port Huron's goal came from Joe Pace Jr. on the power play. Zachary Zokanich and Dalton Jay pick up the helpers on that one. And last but certainly not least, the Battle Creek Rumblebees taking on the Carolina Thunderbirds in Winston-Salem. 3-1 Thunderbirds lead through 20 minutes of play. Jan Salak, Daniel Klanechki, and then Jan Salak again made it 3-0 Carolina, but Battle Creek has the last goal in this one, about 3 minutes to go in the first. Stavros Soilis has the goal for Battle Creek to make it 3-1. That's your look around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Quickly, the Southern Hockey scoreboard with all 10 SPHL teams in action in 5 different games, obviously there. Knoxville and Fayetteville are tied 2-2, late stages of the second period. Early first, Pensacola and Huntsville scoreless. Scoreless also in Quad City as Evansville is there taking on the Storm. And then we have yet to start in the other 2 games, and we just lost them on the radar a little bit there. There they are. Evansville, Quad City. Then we've got Macon And Birmingham, they'll start up at 8:30. And then Roanoke, Roanoke will take on Peoria. Over in the ECHL level, the Atlanta Gladiators are in action, taking on the South Carolina Stingrays. No change, it looks like, from the last time we updated you. Still 2-0 South Carolina in that one in Atlanta. And then at the NHL level, we've got 2 of our 3 Southern teams in action that we follow on this scoreboard. The Lightning will play the Canadians tomorrow night, so they are off. Hurricanes and Rangers, though. Rangers lead 2-1, 12:36 to go in the second. Hurricanes doubling up the Rangers in shots, 23-11. Penguins and Predators, 13:01 left to go in the first. They've each got a goal, 1-1. So that one's turning into something fun over at Bridgestone Arena. Let's take a break. When we come back, we conclude the WLTZ First Intermission Report after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesley Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
Oral and maxillofacial surgeons Mark Sawicki, Lee Allen, and Michael Jacobs practice a traditional scope of oral and maxillofacial surgery with over 60 years of combined expertise, ranging from oral pathology to wisdom tooth removal. They perform a full range of dental implant and bone grafting procedures, as well as non-invasive surgical facial cosmetic procedures. That level of expertise is why the River Dragons trust them. Call them in Columbus at 596-1757 or in LaGrange at 884-2655.
Hey, y'all. Ever wonder what it's like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp. Available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m. Missed the game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30. Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center. River Dragons 2, Dashers 1 through 20 minutes of play. Goals for the River Dragons scored by C.J. Hayes and Ivan Bondarenko. For the Danville Dashers, scored by A.J. Tesorero. All 3 men now have 5 goals on the season. Looking ahead to the Liberty Utilities second period, I think this is a rare time where I think both head coaches will be happy with how their teams played in that first 20 minutes. Columbus leads in shots 13-11, so both teams had plenty of chances. For Danville, you'd have to say maybe a little unhappy with how the period ended, what with giving up the goal with about 5 minutes to go in the first, and then the late barrage that was on Jesse Gordichuk there at the end, and Columbus maybe just a little unlucky not to be up 3-1 in this moment. But overall, a very end-to-end game, both teams connecting on passes. It's been a pretty good game of hockey so far through 20 minutes, and I think both coaches will look to tweak some things in their systems, try and get one up on each other. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a chess match out there on the ice. Certainly going to be fun to watch, and we're happy you're alongside with us to watch it. Before we head to break, let's hear from Dana Barker as the WLTZ First Intermission Report concludes with your local weather on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Happy Friday on WLTZ First News Meteorologist Dana Barker. Your forecast for tonight, a mild one out there. I'm sure the hockey players are loving it down here. Lows around 60 degrees. Highs tomorrow in the 70s. This is what we should be seeing this time of year around March or April, not late December. We'll see an isolated shower tomorrow. Mid-70s for highs on Sunday with some showers, some storms possible as well. Might see some little bit of serious weather coming in Sunday evening with a slight risk of some strong storms. They'll be coming in really the evening hours on Sunday into the very early wee hours on Monday. We'll have the latest here and we'll break in if we need to on WLTZ First News. Catch us also online on Facebook at WLTZ First News and on our weather page, WLTZ.com/weather. Forecast for Monday and Tuesday, clearing out, cooling down. New Year's Eve looking pretty cool out there with 40s for temperatures to kick off 2020, the new decade. Next chance of showers comes in, though, to kick off 2020 on Thursday and Friday of next week with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. I'm meteorologist Dana Barker for WLTZ First News and the River Dragons Radio Network. Let's go, Dragons!
Want to win tickets to the next Columbus River Dragons home game? You're in luck. The River Dragons, Circle K, and Bud Light have teamed up to bring you a chance to win tickets with their new Text to Win entry. Simply visit your nearest Circle K convenience store and text the word WIN to 888-706-GOAL. That's 888-706-4625. Winners will be chosen 48 hours before a given puck drop. Remember, that's WIN, W-I-N, to 888-706-4625. Message and data rates apply.
Whether you need service and repair or 24/7 roadside assistance, your peace of mind comes from the assurance that you're working with a team of professionals at Interstate National Truck and Trailer, dedicated to providing the best possible service with over 30 years of experience in servicing and repairing transportation vehicles. Give them a call at 404-629-6275 in Georgia or 334-298-2500 in Alabama. Getting you back on the road is the #1 priority at Interstate National Truck and Trailer.
Nick Saban knows a thing or two about quality programs. That's why the legendary head coach is teaming up with a legendary duck to help you get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Aflac agents and associates are right in your neighborhood waiting to help you get the supplemental insurance plan that's right for you. Aflac gets you money directly for bills and out-of-pocket costs. Peace of mind doesn't have to break the bank. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Aflac today at 800-992-3522.
Not all kids with crooked teeth can afford braces. Luckily, there's donated orthodontic services from the American Association of Orthodontists. Kids who qualify can be matched with a volunteer orthodontist. Visit aaoinfo.org.
We'll be screaming out, we can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want.
Back here on Houston Clinic Ice at the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons and Dashers back out, getting ready to start the Liberty Utilities second period. Columbus in the home gray jerseys, black secondaries and pants, red stripe on the pants and teal trim. They're going to go right to left across your radio dial in this period. Jared Rutledge, he stopped 10 of 11 shots in that first as he gets himself warm in the crease to our right. Jesse Gordichuk stopped 11 of 13 Columbus shots as he plows the driveway to our left. And the Dashers in the road white jerseys, black pants, orange striping, and white and orange socks. They are going to go left to right. Last couple of Dashers heading out of the locker room right now. Must have been something of a longer team talk from Danville head coach Rod Tremblay. No relation to Wyatt, by the way, the defenseman for the River Dragons. They spell their names a little bit different, L-E-Y and L-A-Y. Your most notable example of that. So Danville's now fully out of their locker room. Again, Dashers left to right in their road white jerseys. River Dragons right to left in the home grays. Chamello going to take this drop against Slade as we are getting ready for the Liberty Utilities second period. Referee checks the goal judges, checks the netminders, puck is down, and we are underway in the Liberty Utilities second period with the River Dragons winning the opening draw. Howie and Tremblay play some catch in their own end. This one deflected off a Danville body as Dimmitt took a check in the neutral zone. Behind the Danville net it goes, and Palmerville will lay this one up. Right wing side, Turner had that one knock off the feet of Tremblay. He dumped it in. Brazen will muscle him off the puck. Left wing corner, Tremblay staying with him though. Brazen with some space, trying to cycle it down. Read and intercepted by the River Dragons. This is Chamello. Chamello lays it off left wing side to Dimmitt. 3-on-2 as he hits the line. Dimmitt trying to go to the middle, and that pass knocked away nicely by Bukal. He falls down into the corner, but the Dashers come away with the puck. Here's Turner, right wing side, driving the net. Here's Slade, dropping it back. Shot from Palmerville, and he missed wide of the top right corner. Held in, left wing side there by Tesorero. Behind the net, Tremblay will find it first. A battle in the corner. Chamello collects a loose puck. And behind the net, he'll use it for some space. Near side, pass up to the neutral zone. Off the feet of C.J. Hayes. Couldn't do anything with it as it bounced off his body to Hoggood. And Danville will dump it blue line to blue line, found by Howie. 18:55 to go here in the second period. 2-1 our score. Lirakos leaving it there for Hayes. Hayes thought about a wraparound to the middle. Follows a shot and a pad save made by Gordichuk. Kicked it as he was falling away from it. Lirakos left wing corner behind the net. Nobody home for Columbus. Fred Hine on the reverse will have it near side circle in his own end. Getting it up ahead. This one dumped in by Gullo. And then down behind the Columbus net, Lenartson will find it there. He takes a check from Gullo. Hine holds in left point, and that one save made by Rutledge. Right place, right time. Here's Zach Pease, right wing side. At the circle, his shot blocked up into the mesh and out of play. Good active stick by Ben Bukal, the Lansing, Illinois native. 2-1, Columbus leads, 18:20 to go in the second. Fans, Bud Light, Circle K, and the River Dragons want to give you a chance to win tickets to every home game this season. Simply text the word WIN, that's W-I-N, to 888-706-GOAL. It's 888-706, like the area code, 4625. Standard message and data rates apply. Winners are chosen within 48 hours of a given puck drop. Danville has this puck off a defensive zone win, but winning it there on the board, Zach Pease will play it back behind the Danville net. Bukal will have it at the side, and now it's played up the wall here. And one-on-one, head-to-head man, this rush is Barakov. Barakov, left wing circle, stopped up. Clouston still with them. Left point, a shot there from Ensor. Rebound loose, blocker save, they score. Bormanis in the high slot found a gift. Good save by Rutledge on the blocker. But then he potted the rebound right down in front. It looks like it's going to be number 74, A.J. Tesorero's second of the game. Second of the game, sixth of the year. And it is now 2-2 with 17:52 left to go here in the second. It's the 2:08 mark of the second period for those of you keeping score with us at home. So back to a tie hockey game. Columbus wins the center ice drop, and we're underway again. Lind, left wing side, will dump this one into the zone. Slade and Graham, shoulder battle there. This one rimmed around there by Palmerville. Now Ozelinch plays it back behind the net. Bormanis will pick up an assist on that goal. I think there might be one more Danville assist. We'll get it to you later. Meanwhile, shot coming in from Brazen, ramped up off the skates of Ozelinch and up into the mesh and out of play. 17:28 left to go in the second period, and no, it will just be Kristers Bormanis, the Latvian native, his 9th assist and 12th point of the year. And again, Tesorero's second goal of the night makes it 2-2. Hine wins this draw, laying it back to center point. Nobody there. Hoggood will collect back at his own red line. He'll dump this one into the left wing corner. Ozelinch, near side boards. He'll play that off the high glass. That one hit a linesman as it was heading out, and it fell into the path for Krupp. Krupp, right wing side, 3-on-2, laying it off. Bondarenko to the middle, missed it wide, short side. Danville will pick this one up out of a corner. Bondarenko, great job reading that one to hold it in. Left circle, laying it back for Krupp. Kicks it to a stick, spins back in support. Now left wing corner for Bondarenko. Behind the net he goes to the high slot. Krupp waits, fires on a shoulder save. Made there by Gordichuk, seeing that one through some bodies. Levi Lind at the red line, knocked it away, but Fred Hine has it. Left circle, a shot. Save made, rebound there. Seth Ensor couldn't get a handle on it as he went away from the net. Behind the net, here's Atkins playing it to the middle. Bondarenko pokes it from danger, held in left point by Murray. His shot floats well wide across the face of goal. Right wing circle, Hine now to the left point. Murray still with it there. His shot deflected by Atkins, goes behind the net. Hine will chip this one up off a body, and Gullo tried to run at it. And we get a whistle. And what do we got here? Looks like a hand pass is the signal. But Columbus was in their own end. Not sure what that whistle was about, but either way, it'll be an offensive zone draw for Danville coming up. Faceoff coming to the right of Rutledge. Tesorero directing some traffic as he gets ready to take this draw. Columbus will win it out to the high slot. Dimmitt will find it here, and he'll go on a rush. Right wing side, 2-on-2 with Hayes left wing. Rimmed around, hit weird off the kick plate. And Danville will collect a loose puck near side circle. Now look out, Bormanis going to go one-on-one against Howie. Howie tried to line him up for a hit. Bormanis dodged it, but his pass across was behind its intended target. That was Tesorero looking for the hat trick. Murray from his own blue line. Off of the stick there of Barakov as that one will dump into the Columbus end. Ozelinch will put this one ahead, finding it here. Check that. That's Howie and Trumbley. Trumbley will lay this one off to the near side boards. It's found by Chamello. Chamello, left wing side, in a battle there. Hawgood will be able to displace him from that puck. And behind the net, he'll play it up to a teammate. Read here by Trumbley, a shot, and that one goes wide. Dimmitt from behind the net. He's looking for a wraparound, a stick save made by Gordachuk, and the rebound corralled by the Danville netminder, and he'll take a whistle. 15:29 left to go in period number 2. 2-2 our score after A.J. Tesorero tied this game up at the 2:08 mark of the second period. Christos Bormanis, the only assist to speak of on that goal. I think just thinking about it, there might be a second assist added later on, like after the game by the league. I'm trying to replay that goal back in my head. You could probably replay it back in the YouTube stream. Lirakos, a shot and a glove save made there by Gordachuk. Lirakos took his time, saw a shooting lane develop, and Gordachuk with the fast leather able to keep it a tie game. That's just one of the great things about having all the games on YouTube. You can rewind that stream, go back and replay any of your favorite moments. Lirakos to the left point. Lennartson couldn't hold that one in. It was at his knees, and Lennartson will lay it back. D-to-D pass. Now Lirakos trying to kick this one ahead. He'll get it to himself. He's in on sides. Left wing circle. Now he'll spin it back. Lirakos looking to pass. Center point. Close to a shot and a glove save made there by Gordachuk. Fallis to Santa Paulo. Overhandled it behind the net. Now trying to lift the stick, though, of Fred Hein. Those two go at it in the corner. Lirakos trying to poke it away. Check that. That's Bukal. 2, not 9. Or 19, excuse me, and Bukal will circle it back in his own end. Ooh, lost the handle in front, but nobody from Columbus forechecking there. Hawgood, near side circle with it. Now he skates it up into the neutral zone. Let's go Dragons, the chant here at the Civic Center. Dump down as the Dashers need a change. Lennartson from behind his own net. Up the left wing side to Lirakos. Lirakos in over the line. Looking for it, bottom of the circles. He'll be stopped up and pinned to the boards. 2-on-2 battle, fished out there by Danville and Mitch Atkins. He'll skate this one out. 3-on-3 as he hits the line left wing side. Atkins laying it off. Gullo. Oh, what a hit by Levi Lind as Gullo tried to go through his legs, get fancy, and now we're going to scrap. Levi Lind going with somebody. He got jumped. Ozelich is going. He'll drop the gloves. That'll be with Ensor. Those two linesmen trying to get in the way. Ozelich fired one in real good, and Ensor got one in as well. Fred Hein, 19 versus 19 right there. And we're going to have a lot of guys going to the box. And I tell you what, the crowd loves the former Columbus Cottonmouth Levi Lind just throwing the body big time on Nick Gullo for what was a very clean check. Gullo is perfectly okay as he's actually out collecting gear for his teammates. Tried to go a little fancy between the legs, and Levi Lind made him pay for it. 14-15 left to go here in the second. Some penalties to sort out. Fallis and Brazen outside the referee's crease. And his equipment is delivered to the combatants. To a side, it was Lyndon Hein, and then it was Ozelich and Seth Ensor. Those are the only two in the box for their respective teams. And just sort of trying to read body language down low on the ice, it looks like this is going to stay even. Either 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. There could be fights and then matching minors, or both guys with fights. Either way, we'll see here. We'll wait for the full penalties to come in as they break that referee's huddle. And now head coaches Beechard and Tremblay will get their explanations. Now the linesman has positioned himself in the Danville end. So Danville might be getting a penalty out of all of this, and they will. So 2 minutes goes up on the board against Hein, which might be for instigating with that fight with Lind. We'll let you know when the full penalty report comes out. And standing in the box to serve that 2 minutes, that'll be Levi Armstrong. So, River Dragons on the Georgia Power power play for the third time tonight. We're already underway in it. Right circle, Jake Howie spinning back in the corner. Howie along the half wall to Dimmitt, right point, now back for Howie. Left point over for Tremblay. Tremblay looks, shoots, and a blocker save made there by Gordachuk. Rebound up into the mesh and out of play. 1:42 left to go in the Georgia Power power play. Lind's extra minor penalty, Hines' extra minor penalty. Danville's number 19. He fought Levi Lind. Columbus's number 19. His crowd swelled in approval of the Fighting Majors. And a long announcement concludes, so we'll get you that penalty summary at the next stoppage. Meanwhile, Trumbley, left point over for Howie, right point. Now to C.J. Hayes, left wing circle. Hayes looking for some space on the backhand, trying to fight through a check of Slade. Slade gets inside position and is able to dump it down the length of the ice. Rutledge will stop it up behind his own net. 1:25 left to go in that Hein Minor. Third Georgia power play of the night for the River Dragons, ninth best power play in the league. Right wing circle. C.J. Hayes with this puck, passing it up to Jake Howie, left point. Howie back down for Hayes. Now over to Howie again, left point. Right point over for Trumbley. To the center point. Now checked at the high slot. Chamello. Pass bounced off a skate, went back to Chamello, and now Trumbley has it on the half wall. Down into the corner. It's Dimmitt. Up the wall, right point to Trumbley. Now over to Howie. Under a minute to go in this Georgia power play. Trumbley's shot blocked there. Look out, back the other way. Here comes Barakoff. Barakoff with a chance, cutting to the middle. And Trumbley doing a nice job laying the body on him, preventing a shot. C.J. Hayes taking a check in his own end, using Trumbley as a little bit of a screen. Full head of steam. He'll pass it left wing side to Bondarenko. 4-on-2 as he hits the line. Bondarenko behind the net. Too far for Hayes on that pass. MJ Graham, right wing side to Howie coming down on the play. Howie, top of the right wing circle, spins back, tries to get that to the middle, and that one knocked away by Troy Murray. Murray battling Graham in the corner there. This one will not get out right point, held there by Howie, and a stick save had to be made by Gordachuk. This one slashed out past Lenartson, and this one goes into the Columbus end only for a moment as Clouston chops it right back. MJ Graham with it with under 10 to go in the Georgia power play. Graham stops up right point. He's stopped there by Atkins. Now Graham will move it down into the corner. Bondarenko trying to help out. It's poked around from him, and the Dashers are back to full strength. 0 for 3 on the Georgia power play tonight. Bondarenko looking for a shooting lane. He sent one wide across the crease. Look out, Dashers might have 2-on-1 back the other way. Levi Armstrong, left wing circle, backhand, save made Rutledge. Rebound in the slot, and Vaughn Clouston will clear it away for Columbus. Graham in a battle there with Atkins. MJ Graham will win that one. Dump at the length of the ice. Doesn't have enough gas for icing, though, as Bondarenko and Bukal will battle at each other. Bukal drops it back. Pominville gets this one ahead, and it's Armstrong again. 11:40 left to go here in the Liberty Utilities second period. 2-2 our score. Dropping this one at the left point for Danville. They'll just hold it in. Tesorero to the middle. Zelak scores. Nifty little pass by Tesorero, and Zelak one-timed it from behind him to the front. Looks like it just got underneath Rutledge's glove, and it's 3-2. Gotta tell you, Danville, after they had just gotten off the penalty kill, wasted no time in their transition game. Good battle to hold it in left point. And then Tesorero, the heads-up move for Patrick Zilic, the Czech Republic native, who has his 7th goal of the year. Back underway with Columbus winning the center ice drop. Now all of a sudden down a goal. Howie, circle-to-circle pass. Trumbley takes it off the wall. Zach Pease will tip this one ahead for Fallis. He tries to chip it around Pominville. Now we'll take him into the corner boards. Those two tie up. Zach Pease gets himself involved. So too does Slade. It's a 2-on-2 battle, right wing corner in the Danville end. Slade pushes this one up and out of play, but it went off the stick of Pease, and we will get a draw. Looks like it'll stay offensive zone, even though it might have gone off of Pease at the end there. 11:05 left to go now in period 2. 3-2 Dashers. Shots back even now, 16 apiece. That's a second period total of 5-3 for the Danville Dashers. Fallis and Slade. Slade will win this draw, rimmed around by Danville. Near side boards. This one taken at the red line by Fallis. Gloves it down, passes to Howie. And now Lirakos trending the wrong way from goal. He'll spin this one back as he gets us in his own zone. Lirakos laying it off. Trumbley on the backhand will dump this one down. Columbus in the midst of a change. Danville. Whoa! Side of the net. It got played there. And holding on to his post for dear life was Gordachuk. Mitch Atkins looked to play that one back, I think, behind the net to a defenseman. He ended up hitting the side of the net, and not only that, the way the net is angled, he hit the side of the net that would put it towards the crease. So Gordachuk had to hustle over to his post and prevent that one from either going in or going right to a Columbus body in front. Atkins, to further his troubles, will be waved out of this circle, and the draw will be taken between Bormanis and Dimmitt. Bormanis will win it, though, and rimming this one around is Murray. Underneath the goal line, Atkins will flip this one up. Glove down by the River Dragons, but no hand pass. It's touched by Danville and Gullo. Gullo just in over the line, left point. He'll dump this one down. San Paulo first on it there, right wing corner. San Paulo just able to push that one out through a vacated point, and now Columbus has it back the other way. Chamello 3-on-3 as he hits the line, left wing side. Chamello spins it back at the hash marks. High slot. Clouston a shot, and that one just went high over the bar. C.J. Hayes hauled down there by Hoggood. Referee's arms stay down. Here's Murray getting this one ahead. This one dumped left wing side by Gullo into the right wing corner. San Paulo trying to put this one right wing circle. Now here's Bormanis into the corner. Chamello tying up with Atkins. Bormanis trying to involve himself in the play. Puck squirts free for Dimmitt. Good stick moves around the boards, but he can't get it out. Right point held in there by Bormanis. Now it's a 2-on-2, 3-on-2 battle as Chamello will involve himself. Atkins pushes it to the right wing circle, but Clouston able to dump it out only to the red line as it's collected in the glove by Palmerville. 9:35 left to go here in the second. 3-2 Danville leads. A shot coming in hot there. Missed on the near side post. That was off the stick of Barakoff. Right wing side. Columbus into the zone now. C.J. Hayes stops up. Fell to a knee trying to stop there. Puck is along the boards. Chamello gets inside alongside of Hayes, but it's a 3-on-2 Danville battle. Now Chamello will head off for a change as Columbus is trying to get a fresh unit on while keeping Danville pinned in the zone. 9:05 left to go here in the second. Tesorero will play this one behind the net to Bukal. Now Palmerville. Far side circle. Pass went through a couple of dashers. Down to the Columbus blue line found by Lennartson. Lennartson off the wall from whence it came to Bondarenko. One touch to Krupp. Laying it off to Graham. Graham a shot blocker save. Rebound high over Krupp's head. Couldn't play it. Bukal had his stick tied up by Krupp, but he's able to get it out of the zone. Barakoff couldn't deke around Bondarenko. Howie takes a big hit. He loses his helmet. He has to head off for a change. Luckily, Trumbley there in his own end to collect that puck. Good stretch pass ahead. Bondarenko trying to chip it through to Graham, and great defensive positioning by Palmerville prevented that pass from getting through him. 8:20 left to go here in the second. 3-2. Danville leads on Houston Clinic ice. Lennartson from behind his own net to Bondarenko left wing side. Pass read and intercepted by Hoggood in the neutral zone. He'll lay it back into the Columbus end softly. Bondarenko for Krupp, now for Fallis. Fallis left wing side trying to get around a man. That's Hoggood. Fallis behind the net fighting through some stick checks. Now spins back and takes a big check there by Murray. Fallis not happy about it. He wants to go with Murray. Penalty coming up here to Danville. Rutledge is to the bench, behind the net. Zach Pease comes out with it. Left wing circle, a shot, blocker save, rebound, and now Fallis and Hoggood, they're going to chop at each other. Fallis ends up tripping over the netminder. It's all sorts of helter-skelter in the slot. Fallis wants to go with somebody after he was hit hard, and now Hoggood's dropped the gloves. Hoggood's dropped the gloves, and Fallis says, okay, no, Liarakos will go. Liarakos and Hoggood near side circle. Everyone's going to clear out. And here we go, fight night at the Civic Center. Liarakos squaring up. Hoggood raises the left. They both grapple. Liarakos connects with two. Hoggood tries to come over the top. Now Liarakos will get the jersey there. Liarakos with one. Hoggood with one. Liarakos misses right hook. And Hoggood uses the momentum to put him on his back. Crowd appreciates that. And now, once again, we've got a garage sale to clean up as Yanni Liarakos will fire up the crowd with the BDE there. And we've got some more penalties to sort out. 7:49 to go in the second. Let's take this as our media timeout. 3-2 Danville. We'll tell you about the penalties next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Star Painting is a proud sponsor of Columbus River Dragon Hockey. Like you, we're thrilled to have hockey back in Columbus. During a game, the walls inside the rink take a beating. Over time, the walls in your home may look a little rough too. Kids, pets, dust, and dirt, they can all take a toll on your paint. 5-Star Painting can add new life and added value to your home. Our 32-step process and attention to detail are what sets us apart from the rest. Call us today for a free estimate. 706-405-4453.
Over 25 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by delivering studio fitness without the premium price. While the workouts are only 30 minutes, you'll feel the benefits long after. Unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support you need to reach your goals and set the stage for a healthier, more active future. Visit your local Curves gym at 6100 Veterans Parkway or call them 706-653-2242. Curves, build strength, balance, and community today for a healthy tomorrow.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And we're not just literal taste buds. We're best buds. And we love Pepsi.
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Pepsi
Incoming! Amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Back here at the Civic Center, Georgia Power play is on for the fourth time tonight. Taking a penalty, 2 minutes, Troy Murray. That was on the initial hit. Then we had a couple of fights. Liarakos and Hoggood will each sit 5 minutes for fighting. Looks like that's the extent of our penalties as we're back underway. 20 seconds gone here in this Georgia Power play. Danville finds a loose puck in the neutral zone and dumps it the length of the ice. Rutledge stops it up, lays it for Lennartson there. Lennartson far side circle over for Lind. Now Lind to pass. That one hit Pease in the feet. Look out, taken away by Slade. Slade fires and a pad save made there by Rutledge. River Dragons power play a little anxious right now. Look out, Mitch Atkins right circle, high slot, firing glove save Rutledge. Saving a short-handed tally right there. Barakoff looking to go right corner. Rutledge's glove side is better side as he says no. 7:02 left to go in the second. 3-2 Danville. We're on the Georgia Power play, but you wouldn't know it from the last 47 seconds as Troy Murray sits 2 minutes for roughing. Rutledge is going to slow this game down a little bit, take his time getting the blocker back on. And now we'll do a drop to his right. False start there. Atkins kicks it, wins it. Left point, Danville a shot there, blocked by Trumbley. It was off the stick of Palmerville. Trumbley moves this one ahead to Pease, now to Dimmitt. Dimmitt right wing side, bunched up in the formation, 3-2. He'll lay it down behind the net for Chamello. Chamello gets it, left wing corner. He'll lay it up to Hayes, top of the circle. Hayes, center point. Howie, a shot save made there by Gordachuk and gives up no rebound. 6:40 to go in period two. 3-2 Danville. Fourth Georgia Power play of the night for the River Dragons. 0 for 3 previous. Ninth best in the league at 13.5%. Danville coming into tonight, seventh best on the kill at 78.8%. Face off to the right of Gordachuk. It'll be Dimmitt against Hine. Check that Slade, 39, not 19. Slade will win it. This one rimmed around, but held in right point by Howie. Down along the half wall, Chamello. Chamello to Hayes. Check that. That's Dimmitt. Dimmitt with it, right wing circle. Dimmitt, couple of stick handles. Couldn't free up a man, though. Now to Howie, right point. Back for Dimmitt. Howie, center point. Fires a shot, looking for a tip at the back door. Chamello, and he whiffed. Now Dimmitt will have it in the corner. He'll take it behind the net. On the back end, good pass between legs to C.J. Hayes. Hayes, left wing circle, down to the bottom for Dimmitt. Dimmitt trying to go to the middle. That one knocked down by Bukal. Rebound loose in the feet there. Behind the net it'll go. And Palmerville will win that battle and dump it down 200 feet. No! Weird hop off the stanchion. Stays in the zone. And it's tied up there between Chamello and Bukal. Dimmitt will involve himself and Slade. Good box out to secure that puck. Dangled it out in front and he lost it. Chamello with it, left wing circle. Chamello, even strength here as out of the box comes Murray. Chamello laying it back left point, and Murray read that one out of the box. Now he's one-on-one against Howie. Troy Murray, left wing circle. Howie, good hit put onto him there as he prevents that scoring opportunity. Chamello swipes the puck away, trying to poke it out to center. C.J. Hayes, a loose puck will bounce Chamello's way, and a pass behind Bondarenko. We can't rush after this as icing is the call, and Columbus not able to change with a couple of tired bodies out there at the end of the power play. 5:27 left to go here in the second. 3-2 Danville leads. The latest goal came from Patrick Zillick, his 7th of the season for number 7. Face off to the right of Rutledge. That's where Danville wants it. And Hine will take this draw against Chamello after Hine, had to negotiate who was on the ice. I guess Mitch Atkins made too late of a line change. He'll be ordered back. And it'll be Gullo on the left wing now. Hine v. Bondarenko. Hine wins it. Gullo, left point. Murray stops it up. Looks, waits, shoots, scores. Took a deflection in front, and I think it's Fred Hine. He'll get his 16th of the year, and the icing proves costly for Columbus. It's 4-2. Well, I didn't get to this point yet where we were going to say, when would we see Fred Hine? He's been a monster for Danville this season. That's now his 30th point, and when you consider the next closest on his team had 14 coming into today, he definitely shouldered a lot of the load offensively. Right there, a good deflection goal for him. And it makes it 4-2 Danville. Dashers will win this draw. Now up into the neutral zone. Getting in Gullo, a shot blocker save made by Rutledge. Off the high glass. It's collected by Clouston. Clouston will pass this to Bondarenko. It's in his feet, but now he'll control. Ahead to MJ Graham. That one went through his stick. Dumped away there by Ensor. And now here comes Danville the other way again with Gullo. 3-on-3 as he hits the line left wing side. Gullo passing it to the middle, read by Bondarenko in the high slot. Now he'll go on a 2-on-2 race with Krupp. Bondarenko with Krupp right wing side. Lays it off, fires a shot. Glove save made there by Gordichuk. Krupp held the slap shot just a little bit. See if he couldn't get the goalie to go down. Gordichuk stayed up, stayed in good position, and made the save. 4-2 Dashers. Danville had the last 3 goals in this game, all in this second period. Tesorero, his second of the game, 6th of the season. Then Zillick, and then Fred Hine, the most recent goal, with assists going to Troy Murray and Nick Gullo. For those of you playing along with us at home, that's 19 from 65 and 94 at the 14:39 mark of the second period. Now, we're taking our media timeout right now. However, we took that to sort out all of the kerfuffle and penalties that we had during the fight between Lirakos and Hawgood. So let's update you on what everybody had on that, because the penalty boxes are, for the most part, clear right now. Back at the 5:45 mark, we should say, there was fights given to Lind and Ozelinch for Columbus, Ensor and Hine, and then Fred Hine picked up an extra 2 minutes for roughing. Then I guess you can assume there is the instigator. That's why Columbus went on that power play. Then Troy Murray, he had a boarding penalty. That was the initial call against Fallis. That had Fallis hot. He wanted to fight him. Then he wanted to fight Hawgood. Hawgood eventually dropped his gloves. Fallis was going to go meet him, but then Lirakos intercepted him. So Lirakos and Hawgood are still in the box with about 3 minutes left to serve on their penalties. Troy Murray is out of the box, and he did assist on that Fred Hine goal. So there you go. You're all caught up. Danville leads 4-2 with 4:45 to go in the Liberty Utilities second period as we're out of the media timeout. And Fred Hine is going to get waived. He's unhappy with it there. MJ Graham now going to take this draw against Brosnan. Graham will win this one through legs to the middle. Left circle. Levi Lind a shot. He just missed wide of the far post. Right point, Ozelinch rimming this one down. Bondarenko tried to kick it. He whiffed at it there. Now on the near side boards, Bukal had it bank off of Krupp. Here's Graham to the middle. Bondarenko, and he lost the handle on it. Might have been a good poke check there by Gordichuk. Back the other way comes Danville. Right wing circle. Turner fires a shot. Glove save, Rutledge. Rebound, he will eventually find it. Slade getting a little choppy with the Columbus netminder. This will draw a crowd as Slade is pushed along the back of the net. Ozelinch involved. I think Lind also involved too. And linesman separating everybody here. And doesn't look like anything will come out of it. Shots now even at 20 apiece, but 4-2. Danville leads with so far 3 unanswered. Both teams opt to make changes. This faceoff will come to the left of Rutledge. Tesorero will take this draw. And he'll go against Fallis. Fallis wins it to the far wing. Ozelinch will have it behind the net. He laid it off. Look out, Tesorero in a wraparound. That one went through the crease. Ozelinch didn't have his head up as to who was behind him. Now Fallis, left wing side, will dump this into the zone. Gets around Bukal. He's first on it there. Playing it off side of the net, and Bukal will read the deflection. C.J. Hayes, check that Santa Paulo with it now. Now to Fallis in the corner. He takes a big check. Santa Paulo trying to get it to the high slot. That one knocked away. Tesorero, one touch pass, and here's Zillick back the other way. Zillick, right wing side, in over the line. A shot blocked by Lind. Rebound loose there, and somehow Rutledge found it and jumped on it. Zillick a shot. Lind blocked it. It took another pinball, and it went to the side of the net, and all of a sudden it was right on Rutledge's left pillow. Collecting himself out of the crease is one of the Dashers. I believe that's Zillick, who was driving the net trying to find one. And he'll head off for a change. 3:47 left to go here in the Liberty Utilities second period. 4-2 Danville. Dashers win an offensive zone draw. D-to-D pass. Murray a shot. That one blocked and went wide of the near post. Hine, right circle. His shot blocked down into the corner for Atkins. Now trying to go back up for Hine. Chamella will tie up his stick, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Ensor intercepted. Dimmitt, left wing side. He's in over the line. Dimmitt trying to play that one to the middle. That one blockered away by Gordichuk as it ramped up off a Danville stick. Chamello with it. Bottom of the circles. Had his stick lifted by Atkins. Great play right there by Mitch Atkins to prevent that scoring chances. Chamello was one-on-one with a netminder. 3:19 to go in the second. 4-2 Danville. Mitch Atkins acquired by Danville via trade with the Elmira Enforcers. And he has been paying off dividends for them so far. Stat line wouldn't really tell you it, though. Mitch Atkins only 7 points on the season between his combined two teams, but a good all-around player, very responsible defensively, and you saw it right there. He'll get waived out of this draw, though. Dimmitt will win it. Left wing side. C.J. Hayes trying to battle with a man. Howie takes a check at the left point, and C.J. Hayes couldn't hold that one in. Off the wall. Look out. Stretch pass ahead, and Hine nearly had a breakaway. That pass was just outside of him. Jake Howie battling with Hine behind the net. This one will rim around. Near side board. C.J. Hayes lost it in a battle to the high slot. Atkins, and a block there by Howie. Hine, acute angle shot. Save made Rutledge. Rebound Howie. Near side boards, up and out. Chamello over to the right wing side to Dimmitt. 2-on-2 as he hits the line. Dimmitt stops it up at the half boards, trying to play it down into the corner. C.J. Hayes first on it there. Hayes takes a big check directly behind the net by Palmerville. Now here's Dimmitt in the corner. 2:40 left to go here in the second. 4-2 Danville leads. Dimmitt laying it off. Chamello left circle. High slot. Trumbley with it there. Trumbley backhand to the middle. Gordichuk to save. Rebound wrap around, and Hayes couldn't get there. Knocked away by the Danville defense. Center point. Lennartson fires. That one blocked by Atkins. Far side circle. Gullo spins away from Chamello. Chamello will head off for a change. Both teams getting fresh bodies on here. 2:15 left to go in the second. Danville leads by a couple. Ensor. Near side, laying it back into his own zone for Murray. Up the wall, tipped into the zone. Here's Slade, but Lennartson gets out in front of him. Slade trips over Lennartson as he cut him off on the path. Now Lennartson will pin another man to the boards. Right wing corner, that's Turner. Graham gets involved, so too does Slade. It reverses around to the far side. Krupp trying to shoot this one out. He will to the red line. Danville will collect it. Bondarenko in chase. He's on the back of Bukal. Bukal for Palmerville. Pass into the neutral zone, too far for Turner. No icing, as they say Lennartson could have gotten it. He took a creative angle, that's for sure. Lennartson, left wing side, trying to play this one ahead. Bondarenko to Graham. They're into the zone, pushing off the boards. And Danville will find a loose puck. Barakoff dumps this one out. Lennartson waits in the neutral zone for it, gloves it down, and lays it back. 1:20 left to go here in the second. Columbus down 2, dumps this one down, no icing. Bondarenko left circle, fake the shot. Palmerville with him as he goes behind the net. Chance there and a pad save made by Gordichuk as he holds on to the far post. Barakoff will have this near side. Can't be held in by Santa Paulo. 2-on-2 for Danville. Pass ahead. That was in Zilak's feet. Now it's taken away by Tesorero. Tesorero high slot. And the shot pad save made there on the glove side by Rutledge. Tesorero dumped down at the end of that play. He wasn't too happy about it. Graham will send this one to Krupp. Krupp tried to kick it to his stick. It went through his legs. Unhappy with himself as he heads to the bench. 45 seconds left to go in the period. Danville from behind their own net. One last line change for each of these teams. Ensor skating it through the middle. Still with the puck. Right circle, a shot. That one blocked by Lind wide. Barakoff a chance. Stick save Rutledge. Rebound cleared it out to Santa Paulo near circle. Santa Paulo looking for a cross-ice pass. Knocked away by Danville. Atkins ahead for Zilak. Zilak, good move. Outside in. Now back to outside. Ozelinch trips him up in a penalty coming up here to Columbus. Zilak went outside in, then inside out. Ozelinch tried a poke check. Missed. Hit the skates. Anybody who's played the NHL franchise recently knows that's a frustrating penalty to take. But first we got to clear out the penalty boxes of our fighters. Leirakos and Hawgood receiving some ovations from their bench and from the crowd as they head out, and Ozelinch will head in. 18.4 left to go in the second, and it's the second Houston Clinic penalty kill of the night. The first one for Danville only lasted a minute because it was in the middle of some 4-on-4 play. Danville, third best in the FPHL, 24.5% on the man advantage. Columbus, top 5 in the Fed, 81.8 on the kill. River Dragons win the draw. Pease couldn't dump it out. 12 seconds left to go in the period. Left point held in by the Dashers, laying it off. Heine shot, glove save, rebound still there and across the crease wide on the bad attempt out of the air. Howie trying to dump this one out. High slot, now to the center point. Look out, a shot there just as time expires. Fallis blocked that one off the stick of Palmerville, and that's all she wrote for 40 minutes of play. Not Columbus's best period by any stretch of the imagination. They came into the period leading by 1. They'll exit down by 2. Danville all 3 goals in that second period, and we'll tell you all about them when the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report starts up after this on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Maxillofacial surgeons Mark Sawicki, Lee Allen, and Michael Jacobs practice a traditional scope of oral and maxillofacial surgery with over 60 years of combined expertise, ranging from oral pathology to wisdom tooth removal. They perform a full range of dental implant and bone grafting procedures, as well as non-invasive surgical facial cosmetic procedures. That level of expertise is why the River Dragons trust them. Call them in Columbus at 596-1757 or in LaGrange at 884-2655.
Discover power in the palm of your hand with the MyDPI mobile app, a secure and convenient way to report, manage, and pay your diverse power bills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With instant access to account information, real-time outage reporting, and the ability to schedule alerts and reminders at your fingertips, managing your home's energy usage has never been easier. Available for Apple and Android devices. Diverse power, the powerful difference.
To tell you about the crisp taste of Bud Light, we've invented a new messaging system using the sounds of an ice-cold Bud Light. It's called Crisp Code. Lesson 1. Hello. My name is John. It's hot outside. Pass me a Bud Light. Thank you. That's it for today. Go get a Bud Light and start sending your own encrysped messages. It's really fun.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Say hello to your friend in wireless, a friend with awesome plans. Smile, you're on Cricket. Say hello to your friend in wireless, a friend who gives you a free Samsung J2 Pure when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket. Ends November 21st. Must port in and activate new line on minimum $55 a month voice plan. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Activation fee $25. Additional fees, usage, and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Looking to show your River Dragons pride? Show it off loud and proud with some awesome merch from the River Dragons team store. Open every game day at the Columbus Civic Center or available 9 to 5 at the River Dragons offices at 400 4th Street in Columbus. Everything from t-shirts and pullovers to hats and cowbells. With new merchandise coming in all the time. Can't get to a game or to the office? No problem. Ordering also available at rdragons.com/merchandise 24/7.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Danville Dashers 4, River Dragons 2 through 40 minutes of play. That means we're on the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report. Danville got themselves tied up pretty quickly in that second period as A.J. Tesorero had his second goal of the game and 6th of the season with assist going to Christers Bermanis. Bermanis laid it out in front. Tesorero, great shot as he beat Rutledge. Looked like to the low glove side. Tough to beat Rutledge there, but tied it up 2-2. Then Tesorero would create the goal that gave Danville the lead, 8:30 mark of the second period. Holding it in left point after a 2-on-2 battle. Tesorero found a man open in the slot. It was Zilek. And I tell you what, I don't know if it was a deflection from Zilek or a one-timer as he was sort of, the puck was coming directly behind him and he just lined it up right in his wheelhouse. Could categorize it as deflection, could categorize it as a one-timer. Either way, it ends up in the back of the net and Danville had the 3-2 lead. After that, Dashers would extend their lead as Fred Hine scored on a great deflection. Troy Murray with a shot. This was an icing call, so maybe a couple of tired River Dragons out there. Easy for me to say. A couple tired River Dragons out there. Face-off one, Murray left point, his shot, Fred Hine deflected it beautifully right past the blocker hand of Rutledge. Not much he could do about it there. And that's how we sit at 4-2 through 40 minutes of play. Danville's taken the lead in shots. They lead 24-22. That's a second period total of 13-9 in favor of Danville. And again, they lead 4-2 through 40 minutes of play. Let's take a break. When we come back, the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report continues after this with a look around the FPHL on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Spirits as smooth as the blues. Swamp Fox Distilling Company is now open for tours and tastings 6 days a week. The best damn spirits in the world. Right here in Buena Vista, Georgia, only 30 minutes from Columbus. Visit our website to book your tour today, swampfoxdistillingco.com.
Over 25 years ago, Curves changed women's fitness by delivering studio fitness without the premium price. While the workouts are only 30 minutes, you'll feel the benefits long after. Unlike traditional gyms, a Curves membership gives you the tools and support you need to reach your goals and set the stage for a healthier, more active future. Visit your local Curves gym at 6100 Veterans Parkway or call them 706-653-2242. Curves, build strength, balance, and community today for a healthy tomorrow.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
A top-notch vapor shop that carries all of your vaping needs in 6 convenient locations. Vaporville has house blend e-juices and premium line e-juices. All the top-of-the-line tanks, RDAs, and RTAs that you could dream of are all available here. Looking for a great device like a pen mod or a tube mod? We have you covered. Stop by and talk to one of our friendly employees to see if we have what you're looking for. Vaporville with 6 convenient locations.
The King is on the go. Get your BK favorites like the Whopper Original Chicken Sandwich and new Impossible Whopper delivered to your doorstep with Uber Eats. Is there anything better than getting your BK favorites delivered straight to your door? Of course not. Bringing the King to your doorstep now with Uber Eats. Deliver your way only at Burger King.
Uber Eats delivery available at participating Burger King restaurants. Uber Eats terms of service applies. Code Delivery King expires October 28th for free delivery. Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Danville Dashers 4, Columbus River Dragons 2 through 40 minutes of play. Swamp Fox Distilling Co.'s second intermission report. I want to thank the fine folks at Swamp Fox for not only sponsoring the intermission report, but presenting our coaches show right here on these airwaves, 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. 6 to 7 p.m. every Tuesday night, restarting up again in 2020. Of course, we had last week off for Christmas Eve, and we'll have this week off because Tuesday night we're playing a game in Carolina against the Carolina Thunderbirds. It's a heck of a schedule for the River Dragons. A 3-3 here, a Monday off, and then Tuesday, 4 games in 5 days. Brutal stretch for Columbus. Want to try and get as many points as they can against some very quality opponents, both of them Western Division opponents that are ahead of them, so a chance for Columbus to make their own hay, if you will. Around the FPHL is brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Both Danbury and Elmira lost last night. Hattrick's lost an 11-game win streak to the Icebreakers. Elmira lost a close one to Delaware. Danbury's trying to restart a win streak, though. They currently lead 4-3 halfway through the third period. Last we left it was 3-2. Dustin Skinner, with his second of the game, tied it up 7:14 mark of the second period on the power play. Then just a couple of minutes ago, with about 13 minutes to go in the third, Phil Bronner, his second of the night, makes it 4-3. And just in case you were wondering, did Robbie Nichols get in the game? Yes, in fact, he did. In fact, he got in the game so much, he picked up a penalty. 9:56 mark of the second period, Robbie Nichols for roughing. Gotta tell you, pretty weird when an owner's in the box for his own team, but hey, I guess anything can happen when you're in the Federal Prospects Hockey League. Taking a look over in Watertown, another Eastern Division matchup. Delaware 2, Watertown 1 through 40 minutes of play. Thunder looking for a 3-game win streak as they've got goals shorthanded, both of them, from Evgeny Demon and Anton Kalinin. Even strength goal for Watertown by Dominic Bogzul with about 44 seconds left to go. Sets up for a very interesting third period. Watertown out shooting Delaware 40-24 through 40 minutes of play. Port Huron up 2-0 on the Menor Icebreakers. They're also through 40 minutes there. Port Huron's goals, Joe Pace Jr. on the power play, Matt Graham, even strength. Danville up 4-2. And then over in Carolina, look out, we've got something of a game. 20 minutes left to go. Carolina 3, Battle Creek 2. Rumblebees got the only goal in that second period, scored by Adam Howie with 1:15 left to go in the second. That'll give them some momentum. And I want to see who the Battle Creek goalie is tonight because he has faced a ton of shots. That would be Joel Eisenhower. 47 saves on 50 shots. 940 save percentage, keeping Battle Creek in it. But again, down 1 to the Thunderbirds right now in Winston-Salem. All right, so that's around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Quickly, our Southern Hockey scoreboard in the SPHL level with 5 games going on right now. Knoxville and Fayetteville are in a barn burner. 11:42 left to go in the third, and it's 4-4 at the Crown Coliseum. 1-0 Pensacola over Huntsville, early second period there. Early second period in Quad City as well. Storm and Thunderbolts tied 0-0. Peoria up 2-0 on Roanoke, 20 minutes gone there, and 4:45 left to go in the first period. Macon won, Birmingham won, that one at the Pelham Civic Ice Arena. Over in the ECHL level, it has gone final at Infinite Energy Arena. Eric Neely got Atlanta on the board, but it wasn't enough. South Carolina 3, Atlanta Gladiators 1. Gladiators having a bit of a tough time. The Boston Bruins ECHL affiliate located in the Georgia State Capitol. And then quickly, let's take a peek over at the Southern Hockey scoreboard with 2 of our 3 teams in action. The Lightning are off. They play the Canadians tomorrow. Rangers 4, Hurricanes 3 with just under 15 minutes to go in regulation there. And the Penguins taking it to the Predators, 4 goals on 11 shots. 12:53 to go in the second. Penguins 4, Predators 1. So tough night on the Southern Hockey scoreboard as well, if you're following along with us there. Well, as we're getting ready for the Victoryland third period, we mentioned at this time last period, both teams probably happy with how they played. Danville probably had a little bit more that they were unhappy about with the late surge that they gave up at the end of the first and the goal with about 5 minutes to go. Well, I guess Ray Tremblay gave it a long team talk because Danville was a little bit late getting out to start the period, but Danville was focused. They were energized. They took the lead in shots, not only in that period, but for the game overall right now. And again, 3 goals currently unanswered, all of them in the second period, have the Dashers up 4-2. So Danville's team talk worked in the first intermission. What will Columbus do to respond? The third period's been Columbus's period. They're a team that loves to come from behind, but can they do it with a 2-goal deficit against a divisional foe that's directly above them? Should be a lot of fun to bring to you. And we're very excited to have you along in the River Dragons Radio Network on this Friday night. Don't go anywhere. We got to take a break, and when we come back, the Victoryland third period starts up next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesley Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
Tired of that same old company outing? How about sprucing it up with your Columbus River Dragons? Or want to make your child's next birthday a truly memorable one? Bring your group to a Columbus River Dragons game. Groups of 15 or more receive bulk pricing starting at just $12 a person with packages that will keep you and your whole group happy and entertained. For information on getting your business, organization, or party to our games, give the River Dragons a call at 706-507-4625 or get details at ourdragons.com. Hey y'all! Ever wonder what it's like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp. Available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, pressprintinganddesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
Back here on Houston Clinic Ice at the Columbus Civic Center. Danville Dashers 4, Columbus River Dragons 2. Thanks for listening in on the home of River Dragons hockey, 92.1 FM and 1420 AM. That's WRCG. And, of course, also, if you're watching us on the YouTube stream, Columbus River Dragons YouTube page, subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll be notified when we put out content. We just put up a couple of our replay episodes of River Dragons Weekly, as we were a little bit behind there with the Christmas break. You can catch highlights, some interviews, and a look ahead every single week, not only on the YouTube for the replays, but on WLTZ. That's Thursday nights, 5:30 to 6. Check out myself along with the player guest every week, and look, like I said, look at some highlights. It's a great time, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. Again, River Dragons Weekly, Thursday nights, 5:30 to 6. Zamboni's finishing up his last couple passes here, but the coaching staffs are heading out to their respective benches as we stand right now, and we're almost done with the intermission clock, as you can probably tell on the YouTube stream. I got to tell you, for Columbus, you got to like their hustle right now, and they're getting shots at Jesse Gordachuk, but right now they're not getting really good high-quality shots. And as it stands right now, Danville, I don't want to say they're the luckier team, but they're definitely putting pretty much the same quality of shots, but they're the ones that are finding ways in, either through quick one-timers or deflections in front that Jared Rutledge has no chance at. So seems to me like for Columbus, get to the dirty areas. Don't be afraid to screen the goalie. Take a deflection, a puck off the knee, whatever you need to do. Try and find that one to get in, because Columbus, they're down 2 in front of a good crowd here at the Civic Center on a Friday night. And, of course, Saturday night expected to be just as good, if not better, with a rematch against this same team. And then in case you missed it in the beginning part of the show, Sunday we're in Athens, Georgia for professional hockey's debut in the Classic City. Atkins Ford Arena at the Classic Center, home of the UGA Ice Dogs. That's right. And maybe that's a bit of news to some other people. Georgia, the Bulldogs, well, the Ice Dogs, as they call them, do in fact have a hockey team. It's a club hockey team, plays in the ACHA ranks, Division III. In fact, last couple of years, they've actually made the national tournament out of the southern region. So Athens has had some hockey for a little while, some good hockey, and now they'll get to see some professional hockey with the River Dragons and Dashers making their way down there on Sunday. Those boos will tell you the referees are back out onto the ice, and we'll get our two teams back out momentarily. Here come the River Dragons, led out by Jared Rutledge, and the Danville Dashers shortly behind them. River Dragons in the home gray jerseys, black secondaries and pants, red stripe on the pants and teal trim. They're going to go left to right across your radio dial in the Victoryland third period. Danville Dashers, road whites, black pants, orange secondary and trim, white and orange socks and black helmets. They're going to move right to left. Jesse Gordachuk, he's made 20 saves in this one on 22 shots. Jared Rutledge has also made 20 saves, but on 24 shots. Closing up the doors as both teams look to be fully out on the ice. Dashers unit trying to see who's going to stay on here for head coach Tremblay of the Dashers. And Beachard, I think, waiting as well to try and counter it. As there is 1:42 left to go in the Ozelins tripping minor, so it'll be a power play unit out there for Danville. Now, Tremblay wants a quick discussion with his captain, that's Justin Brazen. So Brazen will head out there alongside Palmerville. Looks like that's also Hine on the back end. Tough to see the wings. Their numbers are facing away from us. Columbus's penalty kill unit will be Cameron Dimmitt, C.J. Hayes, Wyatt Tremblay, and it looks like Jake Howie as he's brushing off the visor over at the bench. 20 minutes up on the clock, and again, 1:42 of Houston Clinic penalty kill facing the River Dragons to start this third period. Huge moment in a 2-goal game. The next goal is big for the River Dragons. You're either down 1 or down 3, and that's monumental in the third period. Referee checks the goal judges, checks the netminders, and we are underway in the Victoryland third period. Dimmitt muscling off a man to win the draw, but getting it right back is Mitch Atkins, and then he's knocked off it at the line, and C.J. Hayes dumps it the length of the ice. 90 seconds left to go in this Danville man advantage as they look to set up a rush, attacking right to left across your screen or your radio dial, however you're listening to us on this Friday night. Fred Hine, left wing side, his shot and a glove save made there by Rutledge. Saw it through the feet. Looks like Wyatt Tremblay was trying to block that shot. Rutledge made the save anyways, and we get a whistle. 19:37 left to go here in period 3. 4-2 our score. Face off to the right of Rutledge. Hine, false start a little bit there by the Columbus centerman, but he stays in. That's Dimmitt. Hine and Dimmitt tie up. Hine wins it to the center point. Pass left point over for Palmerville. Palmerville down into the circles for Brazen. Back for Palmerville. He'll make it to the center point. Now left circle back for Brazen. A shot ramped up off a stick of Tremblay and into the mesh and out of play. 19:24 now left to go here in the third. 1:06 left in the Ozelins minor. 4-2 Danville. Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. Hine v. Graham. Graham will win that one, and Howie rims it along the high glass, down the ice, but only to the red line, as it's found there by Bukal. Bukal laying it back for Palmerville. Bukal splits a couple of forwards, but the pass was too far for himself. Now Howie 2-on-1 with Graham. Howie right circle, a shot, glove save, rebound, looking behind him, oh, it was loose, and the whistle will blow. Gordachuk looked behind him. That was Howie's cue to rush the net, and it looked like the puck was there as it bounced free side of the net, but the referee loses sight and kills that play. 19:07 left to go in the third. A big shorthanded chance right there for the Dragons. Fallis on this draw wins it. Pisa shot blocked up off of a stick, gloved down by Danville. No hand pass. They're in their own end. Bukal from behind his own net will skate it out. Center ice into the neutral zone. A pass ahead for Hine. Hine 3-on-4 as he hits the line. He'll dump it in left wing side and rims around. Lenart's big check there. Put on to Mitch Atkins as he falls to the ice. Puck is free behind the net though for Brazen. Brazen thought about something fancy. Left circle, passed back. Now Palmerville down to the bottom. That one was away from Brazen. Klauston tries to send it out far boards. Held in by Bukal. Right point a shot. Missed well wide of the blocker hand. Referee says no high stick on that. We play on. Brazen down into the corner. Atkins with it there. Kicked away from him. It's in the referee's feet. Now a 2-on-2 battle directly over the right shoulder of Rutledge. Ozelins standing up in the box with 3 seconds left. Pease gets out. Ozelins joins the rush. 3-on-2, but Fallis is heading off for a change. Pease going to take it himself, and he is shouldered off that play by Bukal. And a penalty coming up here. Looks like Danville will be heading off. Referee in front of that play gives a slashing call. And I got to tell you, I got the headset on and everything. That was loud. That was a loud, very assertive call by our referee there. And Fred Hine will sit 2 minutes for slashing with 18:10 left to go here in the third. 5th Georgia power play of the night for the River Dragons. They're 9th in the league. Looking to wake this up after they've had a tough couple of weekends. Slade will win this draw into the corner. Croup trying to lift Murray's stick. It pokes up. Graham will glove it down. Held in by Howie left point. Across for Trumbley. Just holds it in right point. Deflected off a Danville stick in the slot. Leaks out to the middle. And now Graham will lay it back. Trumbley from the red line. Rims this one in. It goes to the far boards. Murray and Bondarenko tie up there. Bondarenko pokes it away. Graham to the middle. Knocked away by Zilak, but held in by Trumbley. Howie tries to get it to the high slot. He holds in center point. Prevents a breakout pass that would have given Danville a good one-on-one or maybe even a breakaway rush. Now a high stretch pass, and Howie will get back in front of Slade as Slade was looking for a long bomb Hail Mary. Here's MJ Graham, right wing side. He's in over the line. 4-on-2. Graham down into the corner. Poked off of that puck by Palmerville. Now he's taken into the boards. Bukal slips off of that check. Croup to the high slot. Trumbley looks, fires, and it just goes high over the bar. Trumbley looking for his 3rd straight game with a goal. Graham left wing circle to Croup at the dot. Croup now moves it up top of the circles to the middle. Bondarenko, and a save made by Gordachuk as Bondarenko's deflection was right into Gordachuk's equipment. 17:08 left to go here in the third. 58 seconds in the Georgia power play remain as Fred Hines sits for slashing. 4-2 Danville. Face off to the right of Gordachuk. Tied up. Zilak will win it, and it's now tied up in the corner between Chimello and Palmerville. 2-on-2 battle as Zilak and Dimmitt will get at it. Now Hayes trying to pick it out of feet. 3-on-2 for the River Dragons, but Danville will secure possession, and Barakoff will shoot at the length of the ice, just high over the bar. Rutledge had to hug his crossbar with his shoulders just to make sure that one didn't duck down on him. Fallis in front of his own bench for Howie. Now to C.J. Hayes. Reached out his stick, able to control it. Hayes right circle. His shot blocked there by Palmerville. Stick clogged up the shooting lane there, and Danville dumps it the length of the ice. Rutledge stops it up. Clouston from behind his own net, waiting for his boys to set up on this rush. 16:25 to go here in the third. 15 seconds left. One more chance here on the Georgia power play. Hayes to Lennartson at the red line, left wing side to Dimmitt. He's in over the line, right point. Dimmitt, good job operating along the boards there. Hayes to the middle. Dimmitt had that one go through his feet. Clouston right circle, pass across, and that one hit a Danville stick. He couldn't find C.J. Hayes back door. Lennartson takes a check left point, able to hold it in, but only for a moment. Danville secures possession, and out of the box comes the dasher Fred Hine, and it's 0 for 5 now on the Georgia power play. Left wing circle. Fred Hine, pass to the middle. Dimmitt the only one there. He read it. Now he'll go back the other way. 4-on-2 through the neutral zone for Columbus. Dimmitt, left wing side, getting around Hawgood. Dimmitt fighting through a hook, still with it, right wing corner. He'll backhand it down to the side. Chase Fallis trying to box out a man. He's still got the puck between his feet. Fallis takes another check, still with it on his stick. On the forehand, he's trying to move it up the near side boards. Fallis cuts out to the high slot. Pass to Santapalo, left wing circle, and a shot blocked there by Murray. Santapalo still with it in the corner. Santapalo to the middle. Fallis with it, and he whiffed on the chance there as a bouncing puck couldn't be settled. Fred Hine, left wing side, softly dumps this one in, and Columbus will try to regroup. 15:15 to go here in the third. 4-2 Danville. Shots even at 25. Here's Graham. He gets on his horse right wing side with Pease trailing the play. Graham, bottom of the circle, stopped up. Pass was in the skate of a dasher and collected away by Brazen. Brazen lost it along the wall. Santapalo will play it down into the corner to Graham. Graham to the middle, sticked away. Santapalo's shot, and a save made by Gordachuk. Gordachuk made a great play in his crease to poke that one away, but he poked it right on the stick of Tim Santapalo, made one move to get to the right wing side. Gordachuk stayed with them the whole way, and the Danville netminder happy to slow this one down as Columbus has been really forcing the issue now. 14:53 left to go in the third. 4-2, Danville leads. Graham being ordered to square up on this draw. He ties up with Slade, and it's kicked away by some wing support for Danville. Into the neutral zone it goes. Pass to Slade. 2-on-2 as he's through center ice. Brazen will collect at the left point. He takes a big check there as Jake Howie will plant him right in front of our mic. Now behind the net, Slade. Check that. That's Turner. Spins away from a hit. Trying to get it to Slade. He's tied up with Graham. Loose there for Brazen, and a pad save made by Rutledge. Left circle with it. Turner, right point. He finds a man. Bukal, his shot blocked there by Trumley, getting down on all fours. Palmerville from the high slot, blocked by Howie. Krupp with the glove, able to throw it out of the zone. He loses his mitt too. Krupp's lost a glove and his stick is broken, and he heads off to the bench for a much-needed change. C.J. Hayes dodging Krupp's glove. Now he'll pass it left wing side. Goes off a dasher. That's Zelak, and it goes on net. Dimmitt will get in front of Gordichuk and force a whistle. 14:02 left to go here in the third. 4-2 Danville leads with an offensive zone draw coming up for the River Dragons, and they'll clean up that minor garage sale. Jake Krupp, his stick broken. There was another stick. Looks like it's intact. Is that also a River Dragons stick? Looks like it is. So the River Dragons were basically 5-on-3 there with two guys without sticks. That was wild. Columbus wins the offensive zone draw. Pass to the right wing corner. Finding it there is Clouston pinching up on the play. Dimmitt had that one go through his legs behind the net. C.J. Hayes can't hold it in at center point. He'll find it in front of the Danville bench, laying it back for Lennartson. Now moving this one ahead. Good feed to Chamello. 2-on-2 right wing side. Chamello looking, boxing out. He'll spin it back in the corner. Chamello with it. Good stick handle to dodge Tesorero. Now he'll kick it on a pass to Dimmitt. His shot well wide, but he rimmed it around to find Lennartson left wing. Lennartson takes a check from Zelak, and it's tied up in the feet. Murray able to poke it out, and here comes the Dashers back the other way. Left wing side, Tesorero looking for the hat trick. He cuts to the middle, and he scores. Tesorero's got that hat trick. Fake to the middle, opened up that short side, beat Rutledge to it. 5-2 Dashers, and A.J. Tesorero with a hat trick. Got to tell you, a tough night for Rutledge. Started out well enough. Only one goal in that first period, had a lead, but now 4 straight by the Danville Dashers from the second period now into the third. And again, Tesorero, the hat trick, that'll go for his 7th of the season, the Boulder, Colorado native. 5-2 Dashers. River Dragons need some life here. Fallis will win the draw, and we're underway with just over 13 minutes to go here in the Victoryland third period. Pease at his own blue line, left wing side. Santa Paula will dump this one in. Behind the net, stopped by Gordichuk. He'll reverse it back to that far side corner. Found in the skates of Bukal. Now he'll move this one up to Hine. Hine, good stretch pass over to Gullo. Gullo left wing side with Atkins on the play. 2-on-2, Chase Fallis on the back check. Ozelinch, big check there on to Gullo. He'll plant him down. Right point, trying to hold this one in is Bukal, but he took a bad angle to it, and he'll find it in the neutral zone. Crowd appreciates the hit there from Ozelinch back in the neutral zone. A pass goes off the stick of a Dasher. Santa Paula will find it. He'll get on his horse, right wing side. Santa Paula laying it back. Pease looks, shot, shoulder save. Rebound. Pease has got his own rebound, though. Zach Pease rimming this one around. Santa Paula lost it off his stick as Bukal will take it away, and he'll dump it down. Nope, now he will from the red line. Stopped there by Rutledge, side of the net. And Howie will move it to the far side boards. Bondarenko back to the Danville blue line. Oh, nearly too many men on the ice there against Danville. The bench wants it, and they're not going to get it. Gullo will chip this one down into the Columbus end. Howie in a race there with Slade. Howie poked it away from him, but right to a waiting Turner. Turner behind the net, putting that one in front. Sticked away by Rutledge. Rebound side of the net, and Bondarenko able to avert the danger. Bondarenko, near side corner, stops up. Brosnan was heading him off at the pass. Far side circle in the Columbus end. This one flipped up. Krupp trying to get to it. Puts a check there onto Murray. Krupp will find it. Bondarenko crashing the net. Krupp fires. Save made. Bondarenko there. And running into him is Gordichuk. And we're going to get an arm up and a penalty. Bondarenko being mugged right now as he ran into Gordichuk going for that rebound. Trying to see who's on top of him there. I think that's Brosnan, the captain. And you can hear from the crowd's reaction, Bondarenko's heading to the box. So Bondarenko heads off. It looks like Brosnan will be joining him, though, as the Danville penalty box is also opened up. And so we might just be even for a side on this. Fallis and Krupp getting the explanation. So too is Fred Hine. All parties seem to be okay with it. Interference on Bondarenko, roughing on Fred Hine. I have to imagine that interference is of the goaltender variety. And we should have a 4-on-4 situation coming out of this. We'll probably get an offensive zone draw for Columbus, too, as that's where the play was killed. 11:43 to go in the Victoryland third period. 5-2 Dashers lead as A.J. Tesorero has a hat trick. Face off to the right of Gordichuk. It will be 4-on-4. We're getting the penalties up now. There goes Bondarenko with 2. And we will get, there it is, Brosnan with 2. So 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. And Danville wins the opening draw with a lot of open ice. Back in their own end with this puck, it's Ensor. Ensor will move it left wing side. It's found here by Pominville. Pominville trying to go through the legs of a man. That's Clouston. Clouston down to a knee to block that nutmeg. And then he'll rim it around the far boards, and Ensor will collect it back at the red line. From his own bench, across his own blue line, found by Pominville, and he'll move it ahead now to Zilak. Zilak gloves it down to himself. Backhand off the post. Zilak rang the crossbar there as he was looking for his second of the night. And it looks like we will get a whistle out of that one. It hits the mesh. Thought that one had just stayed in play. It did not. So an offensive zone draw coming up for Danville. And Zilak, what a shot there on the backhand. Lifting it over the shoulder. And the middle iron saves Rutledge on that one. Face-off coming to Columbus netminders right. Graham will win that one behind the net. Atkins stalls out with Ozelinge. Now Zach Pease will win the battle. Here's Pease playing it behind the net for Ozelinge, near side corner. Ozelinge in some trouble. Stick lifted. Fred Heine shot, and a pad save made by Rutledge, making himself look big. Right point held in there by Hawgood. Shot up high, gloved there by Rutledge. And he'll take another whistle, this time coming to his left. 10:47 left to go here in the third. 5-2 Danville leads. Fans, chance every week to have dinner with your favorite River Dragons players at the Golden Corral on Manchester Expressway every Monday night, 6 to 7 p.m. Check out the River Dragons, their mascots, and front office staff as we have dinner with our fans. And love to converse with all of y'all. Shot from the right point from Danville goes wide. It's Monday night, 6 to 7 p.m., Golden Corral on Manchester Expressway. Here's Jake Howie, right circle, cuts to the middle. He scores! No goal! No goal! No goal. Jake Howie ruled to have gloved this one in after he crashed the net. And I got to say, I don't know if he made contact from up here. It was a tough angle on us, but he did look like he tried to punch at it. Crowd not happy with it. This is now the second goal that was waved off. And the tough night continues to get tougher here for the River Dragons. 10:34 to go in the third. It remains 5-2. The 4-on-4 remains for another 52 seconds. Chamello will take this draw against Slade. Slade will win it. We're back underway. Crowd is still upset over the no-goal call as Jake Howie was looking for his second of the year. Right wing circle in his own end. Bukal will spin it back and now take it behind his net. Looking to start up a rush here. Bukal skates this one out. Long stretch pass. He hits a man. That's Gullo, who's one-on-one against Howie. Gullo, right circle. Pass across to Slade, leaving it back, and a glove save by Rutledge. Slade didn't have that in his wheelhouse. He tried to play it back for Gullo. His pass back was weak, and Rutledge was able to get there, stretching out over to his left. 10:09 to go now in the third. 5-2 Danville. 27 seconds left here in the 4-on-4 time. Slade v. Chamello. Slade wins it through feet. Shot blocker save made by Rutledge. Nice nifty move there from Nigel Slade, the one-time Carolina Thunderbird this season. Laying it back. Skating this one up. It's Zach Pease. Pease headmans the rush. Right wing side. He'll dump this one into the zone. Lennartson giving chase. Bukal will get there first. Lennartson trying to hold him up. On the near side boards. Pease with it now. At the center point. Looks. Fires a shot. Blocker save. Rebound dumped down by Danville. Both Brosnan and Bondarenko out of the box. And they're going to wave icing off of this. I don't know how they're going to wave icing. It was a 4-on-4 dump down. But either way we play on. 9:30 to go here in the third. 5-2 Danville. Back to 5-on-5 play. Back in his own end with this. That's Trombley. He'll play it off the wall. Red line, that one gloved down and taken away by Pominville. He took a check for his efforts. And now moving this one ahead, but too far out of the range of Levi Armstrong. Clouston behind his own net. Up the left wing side. Pass red, blue line to blue line by Danville. And into the zone they come with it. Turner across, right wing circle. Waiting for it to get to him was Tesorero. He was looking for his fourth, but he whiffed on that one. Now 3-on-2 as he hits the line. Krug puts some interference on. Trumbley a shot and a shoulder save made there by Gordichuk, and we get immediate timeout. 5-2 River Dragons down on the Columbus River Dragons radio network. Work.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
Say hello to your friend in wireless, a friend with awesome plans. Smile, you're on Cricket. Say hello to your friend in wireless, a friend who gives you a free Samsung J2 Pure when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket. Ends November 21st. Must port in and activate new line on minimum $55 a month voice plan. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Activation fee $25. Additional fees, usage, and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Hey, y'all. Ever wonder what it's like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp, available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp, available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m.
Back here at the Civic Center, Dashers up 5-2. Bondarenko left wing side, in over the line. His fire and a shot and a glove save made there by Gordichuk. He'll give up no rebound. Gordichuk's been having a heck of a game. That's now his 29th save on 31 shots. He's had 2 of them brought back, one for big goaltender interference. That was in the first period, and then Jake Howie had one taken away due to a gloved-in puck, said the referee. 5-2, Dashers lead, 8:33 to go here in the third. Face off to the right of Gordichuk. Slade will win that one in his defensive zone. Rimmed around here by the Dashers. Ozelinch pinching on the play, holds it in. Chamello takes a big check right wing corner from Hine. And now Danville will dump it out in a second effort. Levi Lynn from the red line back for Ozelinch. That one was behind him. Hayes trying to lay it back into his own end for Lynn. That one goes off Turner, and Danville couldn't settle it. Otherwise, they had a good chance there. Dimmitt, right wing side. He's over the line. His shot, pad save, kicked away by Gordichuk. Now here's Slade from the red line. He'll backhand this one in. He takes a check there, but he still got it. Slade a shot. He missed wide of the far post. Left point. A battle here. C.J. Hayes will come out with it to the middle. 2-on-2 as he hits the line. C.J. Hayes trying to go inside out, and he gets knocked down by Bukal there on the check. Bukal from behind his own net. Backhanding this one up to Zilak. He gets knocked away from that puck by Hayes, but Bukal will find it in the corner. 7:35 left to go here in the third. 5-2, Danville leads. This one taken away. Santapalo trying to cut to the middle. Nice deke around one. Santapalo a shot. Save made. Gordichuk on the ice the whole way, and Gordichuk closed up the 5-hole. 7:28 to go in the third. 5-2 our score. Fans stick around. The Michelob Ultra post-game show will tell you about tonight's 3 stars of the game, give you an overview of what happened today, and a recap of around the FPHL. A lot of good games going on. Battle Creek, last check, was only down by a goal to the Thunderbirds. Could they be looking for their first point in Winston-Salem? That'd be huge. Look out, back the other way comes Danville on a 2-on-1 rush. Armstrong trying to go to the middle there, and it's poked away from him by Vaughn Clouston. Behind the net, Zelak scores. I think that went off a Columbus body. Vaughn Clouston is looking to the sky, can't believe his luck. And Zelak didn't look like he had the angle to wrap it around. So might have taken a bounce in front. 7:14 to go in the third. It's now 6-2. 5 straight goals scored here by Danville, and that's going to be the big story out of this one tonight, with Danville looking to start up this 3-3 on the right foot. So Columbus a little bit shell-shocked here. Fans awfully quiet as well. They had a lot to cheer for in the first period, but since then it's been all Danville. And we're back underway. Graham ties up, but Danville win the draw, going back down into their own end and finding it there. Hawgood will dump this one down, and Fred Hine on the backhand will chip this all the way to the Columbus blue line. It will be Zilak, and it will go as unassisted. So that leads me to believe it did take a hop off of Vaughn Clouston into the net. So 6-2 Dashers lead. We're under 7 minutes to go. Gullo holds this one in. Pass to the right point, and Fred Hine will stick it down. Behind the net, Mitch Atkins laying it off. Gullo, a shot pad save made by Rutledge. On the far boards, Hine in a battle there with Bondarenko. Bondarenko off the wall. He'll send this one down. Not enough for icing. It's found by Murray in front of his own netminder. MJ Graham giving chase behind the net. Murray still in front of him. Murray passing it up the far wall. Hine one touches it right back for Murray. Trying to split the defense. He fires a shot left circle off the stick of Trumbley and into the mesh and out of play. 6:20 left to go now in period 3. 6-2 Dashers. CJ Hayes got the game's first goal. And remember that stat I told you about, fans, and especially Danville fans. In the 20 games Danville had played previous, their opponents had scored first 13 of those 20 times. And yet, in those 13 times, Danville was 6-7 in those games. And now, going to be a rare feat to be going 500 in games where your opponent scores first. Wild stat line, kind of tells you how resilient this Dashers team is. And they play a full 60 minutes. 2-on-2 battle in the near side corner of the Columbus end. River Dragons will come away with it in the slot. Pass over to Hayes. Now a left wing pass finds Dimmitt. 2-on-2 as he hits the line with Chamello driving the net. Poked loosely behind. Chamello will collect it before Gordachuk. Chamello on the half wall. Left point. That one read by Lind, but a pass D to D was intercepted. Barakoff will shoot this one in off of Armstrong, and Rutledge will clear it away down to the red line. Pominville at his own blue line for Bukal. Those two will play some catch circle to circle. Now ahead for Barakoff. Left wing side. Deflected in there by Armstrong, and he'll head off for a whistle, he'll head off for a line change, but a whistle as Jared Rutledge had to glove that one down. 6-2 Dashers, 5:36 to go here in the Victory Land third period. Again, those Danville goals. Tesorero, he had the first two. Zilak got one, then Hine got one, then Tesorero his hat trick, and then the most recent one, Zilak his second of the game. Columbus's goals, both of them in the first period, one from Hayes, one from Bondarenko off the whistle, and Rutledge had to cover up another puck. So 5:32 now left to go here in the third, still 6-2 Danville. Slade v. Fallis. Tied up. Fallis trying to kick it. It's still loose in the feet there, and trying to play it back to the center point was Turner. Now look out, Santapalo with a half breakaway left wing circle. Santapalo a shot. Shoulder saved Gordachuk, and he caught the rebound before it hit the ice. Gordachuk's been a rock back there. River Dragons aren't afraid to drive the puck at him. Try and make some contact, get him off his game, but Jesse Gordachuk, the Penticton, British Columbia native, has been showing off his skill here in this one. Face off to the right of Gordachuk, won by Danville, and behind the net it's collected by Ensor. 5:15 left to go here in the third. 6-2 Dashers at the Civic Center. Santapalo filters this one ahead. Follows a shot, save made, rebound right circle, knocked away by the Dasher sticks. Clouston laying it off. Santapalo trying to deke around Bros, and he's still with it there on the loose puck deke. Now Pease can't hold it in right point. Back the other way come the Dashers. Slade moving this one ahead to Turner, left wing circle. He stops up. Good hip check put on there by Clouston. Still with it and off the crossbar as Sam Turner was looking for one. And it goes up into the mesh and out of play, just about a half inch away from a bar down beauty there. Would have been his first of the year, the St. Louis, Missouri native. 4:51 now to go in the third. 6-2 Danville. Might as well keep our eyes on some of the other games going on in the Fed, especially that Battle Creek game. Obviously not only for Western Division purposes, but to see if Battle Creek can get any kind of point. Their start to the season has been lackluster, 0-22. Bondarenko, right wing corner. He's into the zone. Took a little bit of a hook there from Bukal. No call coming there. And now into the corner. MJ Graham with it to Bondarenko. He looks, waits, fires. Blocker save made there by Gordachuk. MJ Graham with this. On the far side wall. Right point Trumbley. Trumbley tied up there along the wall. Down into the corner. He'll take it. Bondarenko to Graham. And a save made by Gordachuk in close. Hine will backhand chip this one down the length of the ice. Trumbley happy to let it go, but no icing there as it runs out of steam. Trumbley waits behind his net for both teams to get up on a change. 4:05 to go here in the third. 6-2 Danville. Chamello, right wing side, turned over, lost the puck. Armstrong, a shot blocked by Trumbley. Chamello got his stick back just as the puck came to his feet, and he gets himself reacclimated and lays it back to Howie. Over for Trumbley, near side boards. He pokes that one ahead. Chamello, nice job going through feet. He's got it, right wing circle, fighting through a bit of a hook. Chamello will rim this one around, wrapping around there to Dimmitt. A shot, he put it over the bar. Dimmitt had a glorious chance there for what would have been his first as a River Dragon, but he just got under it too much. I think that puck came on edge at the very last second. Dimmitt looks to the rafters, and a tough night gets tougher for Columbus. 3:36 now to go in the third. Face-off coming to the left of Gordachuk. Chamello will win it. Dimmitt, right wing side, down into the corner for Chamello. He's all by himself, has it behind the net. Left wing circle, pass up to the point. Lynn fires a shot. That one blocked by Armstrong and will go out into the neutral zone. Lind in front of his own bench. He'll lay that one off the wall. Now to Dimmitt, right wing side on a pass. Dimmitt enters in over the line. Pass to Chamello, just too far out in front of him as he couldn't go in on goal. Armstrong takes a check from Chamello. Still loose in the feet. Coming away with this one is Slade. He'll rim this one around. It's found here by Barakoff. And now Oslunch pinching on the play will take it away from him. Behind the net, Dimmitt laying it off to the high slot, and nobody home as it'll go down the length of the ice off a Columbus stick. So no issues there. Behind the net, facing some pressure. Oslunch lays it off to Lynn. Now ahead for Fallis it'll go. Left wing side, he'll dump it in. Then he'll allow a half change behind all this. 2:40 left to go here in the third. 6-2 Danville lead. Shot from the left point, Lennartson. And an easy glove save made for Gordachuk. 2:39 now to go in the Victoryland third period. River Dragons are peppering Gordachuk with shots, but have nothing really to show for it. 39-31, they lead in shots, but Danville leads in goals, 6-2. Fallis wins it, wing anticipation, taken away by Danville. Clouston holds in center point. Santa Paula to the left wing circle to Pease. Down behind the net, Fallis takes a check from Bukal. Puck squirts free for Santa Paula. On the forehand, left wing circle. His pass went off the boot there of Slade, held in by Lennartson. Lennartson, left wing corner, down behind the net, pinching on this play. Lennartson still with it as he's done a full lap of the offensive zone. Now tries to split between two Danville players. He lost it there, and he's out of gas, and it's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here come the Dashers. Right circle shot, save made by Rutledge. Firing that one off, Christers Bormanis. I mean, a couple of helpers on this one, but he was looking for a goal. 2:08 to go in the third. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Columbus River Dragons radio network. Face off to the left of Rutledge. False start and getting waved out. Mitch Atkins. I tell you, Mitch Atkins and Chase Fallis, they could have competitions for who gets thrown out of more draws. MJ Graham will win it. Howie behind the net, over for Trumbley. Near sideboards, trying to work this one out. Passes behind Graham. He's able to work it ahead to Krupp, though. And a one-touch pass to Bondarenko. Fights through a slash there of Murray. Bondarenko, left wing circle, cuts to the middle. Shot blocked there. Rebound loose in the slot for Graham. And that one blocked by Atkins. Danville dumps this one out via Fred Hine. Jake Howie will chase. 1:45 to go here in the third. 6-2 Danville leads. A pass. MJ Graham tried to poke at it, and it'll go for icing as he missed it right at the red line. 1:40 left to go here in the third. 6-2 Danville. Face-off coming to the right of Rutledge. That's where Danville is putting this one. And we're back underway, tied up on this draw. Columbus able to get it out, working it up the left wing side with this puck. Bondarenko looking around. Now he stops up in the corner. Bondarenko along the half wall. Krupp puts a slash there under Tesorero. Frees up the puck. Graham to Bondarenko. And a blocker save made there by Gordachuk. Whoa, and a penalty coming up here to Armstrong. He just slid tackled at Wyatt Trumbley. That was dangerous. Levi Armstrong fell down onto his backside, tried to kick at the puck, and ended up slide tackling Wyatt Trumbley. Dangerous when you got a couple of blades on your feet. He'll head off to the box, and then will probably be a footnote, if anything, for Danville. And again, they lead 6-2 with 1:13 to go here in the third. Face off to the right of Gordachuk. It's the 6th Georgia power play of the night. Chance to feel good about anything for Columbus as they now look ahead to Saturday night's contest right here at the Civic Center. 6:05 puck drop, 5:35 Burger King pregame show right here on the home of River Dragons hockey, 92.1 FM, 1420 AM, WRCG. And of course, all home games here for Columbus Stream live on the Columbus River Dragons YouTube channel. A lot of pointing and gesturing on this faceoff. Now we get underway with it. Hayes a shot, just missed wide of the far post. Chamello playing this one up to the right point. Clouston with it there. Dimmitt now trying to go back for Clouston. The pass was read by Slade. Dimmitt, good recovery though to prevent a breakaway. Back in the neutral zone, Dimmitt laying it off for Hayes. Right wing side, he overskated the puck. Trying to dump it in. Slade stands up a man at the blue line. Down into the corner it goes. Bukal in a battle now with Chamello. And Bukal will able to spin away from him, not once but twice. He's got it far side circle. 40 seconds left to go in the third. He'll dump that one down the length of the ice. Rutledge had to let it go by. Too fast for him. Clouston sending it back to the far boards. Lennartson now. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Hayes over the red line. 3-on-2 as he hits the line. Hayes trying to split the defense. And he gets knocked down there. Bukal and Palmerville tied up to close that window. Clouston right circle. 20 seconds left to go here in the third. Right wing corner. Now back up to Clouston right point. Clouston looking for some space to C.J. Hayes, right circle. Pass to the middle. Now side of the net to Trombley. Back to the high slot. Clouston, left wing circle. Lennartson looking for some space. Pass to the slot. Knocked away by Pominville. Up into the glass. And that'll do it. Danville, a dominant second and third period. They score 5 unanswered to finish the game. And they'll take all 3 points in the first of a 3-3, 6-2. Columbus will surround the center ice dot and salute the crowd here in attendance. And we'll get you that attendance in a little bit, as looks like about 2,400 in tonight's game. So we'll tell you all about it in the Michelob Ultra post-game show. Danville wins 6-2 on the Columbus River Dragons radio network.
Columbus Diagnostic Center, the area's clear choice for diagnostic imaging. CDC Northside features the area's first and only 3T MRI, the most powerful MRI available, and our new 64-slice CT scanner, cutting-edge imaging that's available at both locations. For over 30 years, patient comfort, lower costs, and uncompromising dedication remain our top priority. Clearer results for a more accurate diagnosis. Columbus Diagnostic Center and CDC Northside. Technology with a human touch.
The King is on the go. Get your BK favorites like the Whopper, original chicken sandwich, and new Impossible Whopper delivered to your doorstep with Uber Eats. Is there anything better than getting your BK favorites delivered straight to your door? Of course not. Bringing the King to your doorstep now with Uber Eats. Deliver your way only at Burger King.
Uber Eats delivery available at participating Burger King restaurants. Uber Eats terms of service applies. Code Delivery King expires October 28th for free delivery. Missed the game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30. Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy. Visit georgiapower.com/community.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Candlewood Suites Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
Time for the Michelob Ultra post-game show on the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Tonight's show is brought to you by B&B Beverage Company, fine providers of Bud Light and Michelob Ultra, Cypress Partners, Express Printing, Chattahoochee Southern Brew House, and B&B Broadcasting. Now with a recap of tonight's action, here's Zach DeBozart.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Danville Dashers will take the first of this 3-3 set of the 6-2 win. 5 straight goals from the second period on. A.J. Tesorero with a hat trick. Patrick Zelak had a couple of goals in this one. Fred Hine also gets himself on the board for Danville. He's been their workhorse, so tough to keep him off the score sheet. He gets a 16th of the year in the middle of all of this. And no, it's actually Zelak's goal that goes down as the game winner. He had the third one for Danville. Columbus got their goals in the first period. C.J. Hayes opened the scoring at the 8:31 mark. I mean, he thought he opened the scoring, but there was some goaltender interference. That one wiped that off. But 4 minutes later, he did make it 1-0. And then Columbus had another lead, 2-1, when Ivan Bondarenko sniped one in the top right corner after assist from Anton Lenartson and Edgars Ozelinch. So 2 different leads for Columbus, but Danville now moves to 500 on the season when their opponents score first at 7-7, and that is just a wild stat to me and shows me how resilient this Dashers team is. They move to 11-9-1 on the season with 34 points as it stands right now. Columbus falls to 7-11-1 with one of those wins coming in overtime for a grand total of 21 points there. I believe Port Huron is winning against Menor. So as it stands right now, Danville will remain in third place in the Western Division, but we'll check on that a little bit later on and around the FPHL in this Michelob Ultra postgame show. Your 3 stars of the game as chosen here in the arena, all Danville on this one. Third star of the game, Patrick Zelak, the Czech native, had 2 goals, 7 and 8 on the season for himself. Jesse Gordachuk picks up star number 2 with a 37 save effort on 39 shots. Gordachuk now moves his record to 9-7-1, definitely bumping up that 9.24 save percentage and keeping his 2.87 goals against average a little bit lower. First star of the game, no surprise, A.J. Tesorero. He had a hat trick tonight, and he was a big part of Danville's 6-2 win. Let's take another break. When we come back, around the FPHL and the Southern Hockey Scoreboard next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Do you own a home that needs an exterior tune-up? Window World is proud to take integrity to a new level with the best price, product, and warranty guarantee on windows, siding, doors, and more with professional installation. If you want the highest quality product at the lowest price, backed by a lifetime warranty, call or click Window World for your free, no-obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, simply the best for less. Call, click, or visit Window World today.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp Code. Lesson 42. This is how you say happy hour. It's happy hour. Let's go get some Bud Lights. That's it for today.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light. Crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Your vision, our drive. That's our motto at Express Printing, providing printing and copy services for big businesses and small families. We bring big ideas to the world of graphic design and printing. Visit us at 1520 13th Avenue in Columbus or call 706-323-5639. We can also be found online at the letter X, pressprintinganddesign.com. Express Printing, if you can imagine it, we can do it.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Box Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Danville 6, River Dragons 2. That'll conclude tonight's game, Friday night, with a Saturday night game coming up between these two teams, 6:05, and then Sunday, 4:05 in Athens. Professional hockey's debut in the Classic City at the Atkins Ford Arena at the Classic Center. Tickets for Saturday's game on Ticketmaster at the Civic Center box office. Again, 6:05 puck drop here in Columbus, 4:05 puck drop in Athens, and those tickets available at ClassicCenter.com. Around the FPHL is brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Danbury Hat-Tricks lost their 11-game win streak yesterday, started up a new one today with a win over the Elmira Enforcers 5-4. Vladislav Gavrik gets the game winner with about 3 minutes left to go in the third. Glenn Patterson, with his second of the game, had tied it up on the power play, but too little too late as Danbury scored and ended up winning to take all 3 points in regulation. Looks like we got finals all across the league for you here. Delaware defeats Watertown 4-3, and don't look now, but the Thunder are on a 3-game winning streak. This one on the road in Watertown. A couple of shorthanded goals to start for Delaware, then Thomas Monticello and To Wang pick up the goals for Delaware. Bog Zool made it 2-1, and then Watertown pushed late, had 2 goals 14 seconds apart late in the third from Joseph Devaney and Kyle Powell, but again, too little too late, and Delaware has won 3 straight. Port Huron Prowlers and Menor Icebreakers. It looks like that game has just gone final, and Port Huron will pick up another shutout. Port Huron defeats Menor 2-0 with Chris Paulin making a 37-save shutout. Joe Pace and Matt Graham the goals for the Prowlers, and they did that on the road in Northeast Ohio. Danville defeats Columbus 6-2, and at last check, Battle Creek was only down 1 to Carolina 3-2. Would they get their first points in this one? The answer, unfortunately, and all too familiarly, is no. Carolina 5, Battle Creek 2 in that third period. Goals from Stanislav Bakor and Stanislav Vlasov, both shorthanded in that third period, so tough breaks for Battle Creek as they now drop to 0-23 and will look now to play Carolina again tomorrow night. It's around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Quickly, the Southern Hockey scoreboard. Fayetteville defeats Knoxville 6-4 in regulation, taking all 2 points there in a Crown Coliseum. Pensacola and Huntsville are tied 1-1 with 12:27 to go in the third. Also a 1-1 score in Quad City. Evansville Thunderbolts tied up with the Quad City Storm, 13:29 to go in the third there. Second intermission, 3-0 Peoria leads Roanoke. Also second intermission in Birmingham, Macon 1, Birmingham Bulls 1. ECHL level, the Atlanta Gladiators fell to the South Carolina Stingrays 3-1. And at the NHL level, we had 2 of our teams in action, Hurricanes and Rangers. The Lightning play the Canadians tomorrow, but the Hurricanes and Rangers, that one, whoops, looks like we lost our feed there for just a moment. We saw the Penguins were still up 5-1. So Penguins up 5-1, 13 minutes to go in the third. They'll probably get that road win for themselves. And it's gone final. Rangers 5, Hurricanes 3. Tough night on the Southern Hockey scoreboard for our NHL teams. Let's take one final break. When we come back, Michelob Ultra postgame show concludes with a look ahead to tomorrow's rematch. Danville and Columbus. Dashers win 6-2 on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Welcome to the Chattahoochee. That's right, the Chattahoochee Southern Brew House is the official post-game hangout of the Columbus River Dragons, serving their exclusive River Dragon Red Ale on all game nights, located just a mile and a half from the Civic Center at 1301 6th Avenue. There's no excuse not to get out with some friends and enjoy the night with some quality craft brews. Chattahoochee Southern Brew House is locally and veteran-owned and offers live music from 6 to 10 on Friday and Saturday nights. Make sure to follow them on social media for all the latest events.
Willie's Mexicana Grill is proud to support your Columbus River Dragons in their inaugural season of bringing hockey back to Columbus. Willie's mission is simple: to build the perfect burrito for every customer. Their handcrafted burritos are stuffed with the best and served fresh. They hold their burritos to extremely high standards. Then they eat them. Proudly independent since 1995. Visit Willie's at 5279 Whittlesey Boulevard and get yourself an incredible burrito today.
Prepare yourself for an unparalleled golfing experience. Co-designed by Columbus resident and 1987 Masters winner Larry Mize, Maple Ridge Golf Course is a pleasure for golfers of any skill level to play. Test your accuracy with our fairways, water hazards, and sand traps. We have everything you need to challenge yourself and improve your game. Memberships available year-round by calling 706-569-0966 or book a tee time by visiting golfmapleridge.com.
Wiping out on the ice too much? Maybe it's time to get those skates sharpened. And what better place to do it than at the Dragon's Den Pro Shop in the Columbus Ice Rink? Friendly staff are waiting to assist you with your ice skating needs, whether it's hockey, figure skating, or public skating. Not a skater? That's okay. Swing on by and check out some of the River Dragon souvenirs stocked in our store, 400 4th Street, next to the Civic Center.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp Code. Lesson 42. This is how you say happy hour. It's happy hour. Let's go get some Bud Lights. That's it for today.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light. Crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Welcome back in one final time to the Columbus Civic Center. Dashers defeat the River Dragons 6-2, and they now move to 34 points on the season. However, as we heard in around the FPHL, with Port Huron shut out of the Menor Icebreakers, Danville will remain in third place in the Western Division, and Columbus starting to become a distant fourth as they now find themselves 13 points back of the Dashers. After this 4-goal and 3-point loss, Danville taking all 3 points here in regulation. Well, for Columbus, you had to be happy with the first 20 minutes of play, but after the second and third period, Danville just seemed to flip a switch. Something in that first period to second period talk from head coach Ray Tremblay seemed to work for Danville. And with that in mind, the Dashers rattled off 5 straight goals to end the game to win it 6-2. Have to wonder what the effort will be like for Columbus as they looked a little down on themselves at the end of that period, but have less than 24 hours to regroup and get themselves ready for another game against this same team. 6:05 puck drop here at the Civic Center. That's a 5:35 pregame show, Burger King pregame show right here on the home of River Dragons hockey, WRCG 92.1 FM, 1420 AM, and of course when we're home, all Columbus River Dragons games on the YouTube page. Also, Sunday, 4:05, these same two teams in Athens, River Dragons and Dashers, professional hockey's debut in the Classic City. Tickets available there, classiccenter.com. Big thanks to Stephen Pierce and Chris McGuire running the camera and the graphics and the stream here atop the Columbus Civic Center. Thanks to all of you who've been listening in and watching on the YouTube page. We hope to see you back here tomorrow night. And a big thanks also to Wyatt Tremblay, our pregame show guest. Couldn't get that third goal, wanted the streak. He certainly tried for it, but couldn't get at it. Of course, he and his teammates will look to get a little more than 2 goals against, will it be Gordichuk? Will it be White? We'll see. You'll have to find out as we take the ice against these Dashers again. 6:05 puck drop tomorrow. I'm Zach DeBoza at the voice of the River Dragons. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. One more time, your final score. Danville 6, Columbus 2 on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
You've been listening to the Michelob Ultra postgame